Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, guys, we had a bit of a hiccup. we had a bit of a hiccup, but you can hear me now, right? You can hear me. You can hear me. Okay. We can. It's fine. Cool. How about people? It's a bit of a rocky start. But nevertheless, right? We're here. It's a massive game. Look, all I was gonna say was, look, all I was saying is it's a massive game, right? And, I know there's going to be people going, oh my God, where's Mark Goldbridge? It's Mark Goldbridge, that's football. And it's not Mark Goldbridge on the Watchalong. Where is he? He's at a wedding. I'm sure he'd love to be here, innit? But you're stuck with me. So enjoy the game. Look, imagine I'm not here. I'm not even here, right? Just imagine I'm not here. Focus on the game, innit? Like, it's a massive game. Man City versus Liverpool. Arguably one of the biggest games of the season. A lot of people talking about, title deciding type of game. We're very early on, but it's some good insight. So enjoy the game. I'm looking forward to it. I've never done a watch-along before, guys. I've actually never done a watch-along before. So a bit of a learning experience for me as well. We should have some fun. It's been an interesting day already. I saw Crystal Palace came back against Leicester City, which was an interesting one. It finished 2-2. Crystal Palace coming back. Leicester clearly missing Ndidi and Evans. Tottenham Hotspur finished 2-1 against Aston Villa. West Ham versus Brentford finished 2-1 to Brentford at the London Stadium. Interesting. And of course, the final game of the day, Liverpool versus Man City, should be an absolute corker. Should be a good game. Guys, we're going to talk a lot about, lineups and whatnot. We're going to talk about lineups. We're going to talk about predictions. I'll start off with lineups. Let's start off with lineups. We'll talk about the lineups going into the game because they are out. Let me go to That's Football, the Twitter account, because I believe they tweeted out the lineups. We'll start off with Liverpool. So Liverpool's team to face Man City. They got Alisson in goal, James Milner playing at right back instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold. They got Matip and Van Dijk as a centre-back partnership. Robertson playing left back. Fabinho, a midfielder, Fabinho, Henderson and Curtis Jones. Salah, Jota and Mane up front. Very, very good lineup for Liverpool. Of course, they're missing Trent, which is a big loss, but Milner was really good for them midweek. So hopefully he can, put in another good performance for them. When you take a look at the Manchester City team, you never know what you're going to get with Manchester City, right? They've chopped and changed their team all over the place, but they have got Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker at right back, Diaz and Laporte as a centre-back partnership, Cancelo playing at left back as an inverted sort of wing-back, Rodrigo, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva in midfield, I'd assume, Foden, Jesus and Grealish up front. And it's funny, right? Because you don't even know what that front three is going to look like. It could be Foden as the false nine, Jesus as the right winger and Grealish as the left winger. It could be any other combination. It could be Foden in midfield and KDB as the false nine. We don't know, but we'll find out very, very soon because the match is set to kick off at 4:30. So we've got 25 minutes. Let me know what your score predictions are. Let me know your score predictions in the chat. I'm really interested to know what you guys think is going to be. Honestly, yeah, the big problem I have, and I want to know from you guys, when the game's all hyped up, like this game is very hyped up, innit? Like it's a very hyped up game because you got, two massive teams, two title contending teams. And when these games get hyped up, it's always a meaty game in the end, I feel like. You know what I mean? You know the ones there, it's always a meaty game where it's probably gonna end up being like 0-0 or something. It's probably going to be like 0-0, 1-0, 0-0, 1-1, something meaty like that. But hopefully it's like a 9-goal thriller or something stupid, isn't it? A boy can dream. This is my first super chat. My first super chat on a watch along. My Big Melons. Great name, son. Great name. City and Liverpool are the top two teams who have created the most chances up to now this season. Funnily enough, United have created the third most. Interesting. Well, look. Hopefully they're both creating plenty of chances and converting on them. I want to see goals, man. I don't like Liverpool particularly, and I don't particularly like Man City. I'm not biased, guys. So I'm sure there'll be Man City and Liverpool fans watching thinking, oh, no, please don't be, biased. I'm not biased. I don't particularly like them, two big rivals, innit? But I do want to see an entertaining game, like with lots of goals. So hopefully it provides. Who are you? My name's Evan 2K. If you watch the United stand, you might recognize me. If not, if you only watch Rats Football because you don't care about United, I am a presenter. I'm a caster in esports. I'm an analyst / caster in the esports space. So I am I'm a professional broadcaster technically, right? But yeah, I'm here on That's Football. I'm covering for Mark today as he is at a wedding. He's not available. And yeah, should be fun. I like this one. We got Harris Sharif with the super chat saying, why are you calling City a massive team? Come on, man. You know what? Yeah, I respect that one from you. All right. That one's cheeky, but I respect it. I respect it. Mark looks different here. He does. He grew a beard. A lot of you guys saying 2-1 Liverpool, 3-0 City, 2-0 City. 1-0 win. 1-0 win for who, my friend? 1-0 win from who, Gio? Man City 2, Liverpool 1. 10-0 City. We found a City fan in the chat, guys. We found a City fan. Or an Everton fan who just really hates Liverpool. Thoughts on Cambridge United? Don't really have many thoughts on Cambridge United. Sorry to let down. I'm not going to read that out, but some of you guys in chat, yeah. Some of you men are jokers in chat. I'm not going to lie. Some of you men are really funny. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Lots of you think it's going to be 1-1. 2-1 Liverpool, 2-1 City, in my opinion. 11 great. Oh, you didn't have to say that. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. 5-0 City. I don't know, man. I can really see this one going, quite slow. I can see this one being quite a slow game where both teams are just, trying to get at each other. It's funny because if we do start, people often on the United side say I waffle a lot, right? Because I get excited when I talk about football and I start rambling and stuff, right? Can't help it, sorry. But you look at both of these teams, both of them very much, they're almost the closest or the most similar they've ever been when you look at things like the way they play, right? You look at in the Premier League, Klopp, sort of popularized using false nines in the Premier League with Firmino, a couple of years ago, right? And obviously managers like Pep and others used false nines in other leagues, but Klopp was really the first one to, really, really do it in the Prem and have success. And you look at Man City now, they're playing, with a false nine, right? You look at how Trent's been this season. Obviously, Trent's not playing, but you look at Trent this season, he's sort of been playing a sort of, inverted role where he's sitting in midfield, similar to what Cancelo was doing last season, right? You can see where Klopp and Pep are both almost sort of copying each other, right? They're both teams have taken certain aspects from each other and they've used it to some success. So hopefully we get an interesting, sort of tactical game that we can break down. Mark Deepbridge, I do have a deep voice, You know what, guys? I have a quite deep voice, and if you know me, and it makes sense, right? Because I'm quite tall. I'm a big guy. I'm quite tall. So if I didn't have a deep voice, if my voice didn't sound like this, it would be weird. That's the thing people don't understand. Because people don't see me in full, person, human size. They think, brother, this voice is too deep. Is he using a voice changer? What's going on? But the reality is, if I didn't have a deep voice, it'd be very weird because I'm very tall and I'm quite a big guy. So, Mongrel, come back. Guys, we ain't talking about Fortnite today, man. You might need to relax. Why am I seeing so many Fortnite questions in chat, man? We're here to talk about football, man. We're here to talk about football. How tall are you? I'm 6'8". I'm 6'8". Just a massive unit. You know what? Yeah, people always say I should, hop in a Man United midfield and sort it out. I ain't got the stamina anymore. I sort of lost. You know what it was. I had a knee injury when I was younger and them things there, so I can't really put in a shift no more. But what the fuck? Cap. Brother, what do I get out of that? Do you know what, actually? I am actually going to be able to meet Mark in a couple of weeks, and I'm meeting up with some people from the United stand, and I'm sure we'll take pictures. So if you want to wait. If you wait about 2 or 3 weeks, you'll be able to see a picture of me next to Mark and some other people, and you'll know I'm a big guy, man. Actually, how many of you know Haber? How many of you know Haber? Haber's been on the United Sun. He's a FIFA YouTuber. I went to a football match. I went to a charity football match with Haber, and I took a picture of him after the game. So if you go to Haber's Twitter and scroll through his pictures, I'm sure you'll find it. But yeah, man says stand. You man that always say, the man that say stand up. What is that? I don't think you think it out when you say it. Standing up isn't going to prove I'm tall on street. Like, just think about it for a second, and then you'll understand. You'll understand. Bendy Wendy coming in with a super chat saying Pep and Klopp will have a fist fight on the touchline. Salah and Grealish will compete for 3 million springboard diving gold. Yeah, it could be one of them games, couldn't it? It could very much be one of them games where we do see a Tom Daley classic. Very much could be. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. What's Haber's at? It's Haber on Twitter. And while you're on Twitter, follow me at 112k. Man, it's 4'9". I was 4'9" probably when I was like 4 years old, mate. 11 for Fred, I couldn't do a job in midfield, man. My stamina ain't there. But yeah, big ups to everyone here, man. Big ups to everyone here. Should be fun. Should be fun. Chill vibes, innit? Chill vibes. You know, you gotta let the jokes fly. You know, run the bants. But at the same time, we can have some serious conversations. We can talk about certain things. There's a lot of you guys watching right now. I appreciate that. Do you prefer casting esports or football? I prefer football just because it's something I've grown up on, innit? Like I've always followed football since I was younger, but obviously esports is new and exciting. And I love esports. I always want to work in esports in some capacity. So, but football's obviously, football comes a bit more natural to me. Score prediction. My score prediction. I asked all of you for your scores, but my score prediction would probably be go 1-1. I think I can see this being a boring game, man. I can see this being a boring game. I was gonna say 0-0, but I'll go 1-1. I'll go 1-1. Some of you man think you're funny, yeah. I'm not gonna get baited. I'm not gonna. Now that I say that, I'm gonna watch me get baited. Now that I say that, but I'm not gonna. Some of you man are trying to do some stupid. Levin, what's your thoughts on these? Like, come on, man. You gotta come with something serious, man. You gotta come with something better. Don't be boring and say draw. I'm sorry, man. I just, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. What, you want me to lie to you? In fact, cool. I'll lie to you. You know what? I think it's going to be a cracking game. I think we're going to get a 5-4 to Man City. Yeah, 5-4 Man City. I think we'll see a João Cancelo hat trick. Ederson will score a header in the 90th. I think it's going to be a goal fair. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, big man. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you nothing but the truth. I just can't see it being, a mad game. And hopefully it is, because it's my first watch along and I want there to be loads of goals and, excitement, whatever. But I could just see it being a bit of a slow one. Thoughts on Chelsea? I really thought Chelsea were one of the better teams coming into the Premier. And I'll be honest, I thought they were the best team coming into the season. I did a whole YouTube video about them with Lukaku coming in and what that meant. Got taken down, F UEFA. But they've looked a bit rocky. They have looked a bit rocky. I think people are starting to figure them out. I think the biggest advantage Chelsea had coming into the season was everybody knows how they play, but no manager could really figure out how to exploit them and to really beat them. And I think teams are starting to figure that out, right? We've seen the past couple of games where teams are really looking to press the outside centre-backs because they know that's sort of a weakness, right? Like, Chelsea are starting to be figured out. I don't think it's actually going to be a big deal in terms of, I don't think now this disqualifies them from being able to compete, but they do look more vulnerable. Like, they don't look as inevitable as they once did. My aunt is 6'9" under. Don't know what you mean by that one, big man. Your voice is so good. I appreciate that. If you don't like my, you know what, guys. Yeah, when I first joined the United stand, right, I used to get a lot of people in the comments who obviously like my voice, but you always get the people who don't like my voice, and you get the people who are like, oh, this guy's voice is so annoying. Like, I hate this guy's voice. And to me, it's like, I can't do nothing about. I can't do nothing about that, big man. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do. I'm sorry, but I can't really do nothing about that. I'll be real. All right, Fortnite commentator kids. Brother, let me not say that. Let me be humble. I'm going to stay humble. But you'll be surprised what Fortnite's done for me, big man. You'll be surprised what Fortnite has done for me. Don't mock it till you try it. Don't mock it till you try it. And we got some more super chats here. We got Brad Lewis said, I'm excited to watch 2 actual functioning midfields. Yeah, as a United fan, we can appreciate a good midfield when we see one, because we don't, see one for our own team, quite frankly. Thomas W saying, Levin, would you rather Pep or Klopp come in for Ollie or keep Ollie. Well, neither of those managers will ever be Manchester United managers. And it's funny because both of them at some point were pretty close to being Manchester United managers, allegedly or at least. But if I could choose between one, I'd take Klopp personally. I would take Klopp. I really like Klopp. Outside of the fact that he's Liverpool manager, I just really like Klopp as a manager. So I'd take Klopp if I could. But obviously, I know we will never have either. So before I get people going, oh, look how delusional this United fan is. He thinks he can get Klopp. No, I'm not saying that. Which Liverpool player would you most want at United? Fabinho. Look, and it's not because I think Fabinho's like the best player or the most important player in their team, but just as a United fan, with all the midfield struggles we've been having, just give me Fabinho, please. Do you play FPL, mate? Guys, I'll be real, man. I do play FPL, but I don't, I've not touched it, right? Like, I've not gone anywhere near it. The first 3 game weeks, I didn't adjust my team. I just forget about it, you know? It's so, you know, for you, man, that play FPL throughout a whole season, honestly, props to you. Honestly, my full respect to you. I just forget. I can't do it. It's too much, like, it just, I can't, man. I can't. Let me see how many points I'm on. Let me see how many points I'm on this game. Oh my God, this is a shocking game. Yeah, half my players are out and I didn't switch. Oh dear. I'm on 16 points this week. Trent's out, Gundogan's out, Ronaldo blanked, Ings blanked, Shaw blanked. Oh God, I have Shimikas in my team for some reason. Like, I've not touched my team in ages. I have Shimikas in my starting lineup. Oh God. Yeah, FPL's not going well for me. FPL is not going well for me. Let me know how many points you guys are on. And let me know if you guys have any Liverpool or if you have any Liverpool or City players in your team. So I got Salah as my captain. It's just he's my captain by default, apparently. And Torres. So those two are playing for me. So maybe they'll get me some points. Who knows? Yo, 11, did you play sports as a kid? Yeah, so I used to obviously play football. Like, growing up in South London, I lived by a park as well. Where I grew up, I lived by a park. It's called Peckham Rye Park. I live like right opposite the park. So I used to play football quite a bit, right? You know, that's all you do. You play football innit? In the school playground, park, whatever. But obviously I was very tall and like I was taller than everybody else. So as I started getting taller, they used to push me back on the pitch, innit? So I used to play as a striker. Do you know what I mean? Started pushing me back into midfield. Started pushing me back into defence. And once I started playing in defence, I wish I would have kept playing in defence. I would have been a serious centre-back if I kept playing. But when I got pushed into defence, I was like, nah, man, man's not doing this no more, man. Man don't want to be a centre-back. Do you know what I mean? So I stopped playing football, started playing basketball, played basketball quite a bit. And I was playing basketball all the way until COVID hit. It was my final season at under 18s. COVID hit, the season got cancelled, and I have not touched a basketball since then. So I want to start playing basketball again, just casually to stay fit and all that. So I might start playing basketball again. Levin, is casting your full-time job? Technically, yeah. Yeah, I do. I do all the online stuff I'm doing right now. It's my full-time stuff right now. You from Peckham? I went to Warwick Park. Hey, man said Peckham. Yeah, man. I grew up in Peckham. That's why, growing up, when I did play centre-back for a short period of time, when I was in like primary school and stuff, I did want to be like Rio Ferdinand, innit? Because obviously he's from Peckham, I'm from Peckham, so it was more like, hey, yo, I can be Rio Ferdinand. That's what it was always about. Like, guys, when you were younger, yeah, I wanna ask this question before the game gets kicked off. We have 8 minutes until the game, yeah. When you were younger and you played football, who was the player you pretended to be? Because that's what it was all about in primary school. All of us would all pick a player we'd try and pretend to be on the primary school pitch, right? You know, so different periods of time, you know, you pick different players, but, you know, there was a period in time where I wanted to be Ferdinand because I saw it as he's from Peckham, I'm from Peckham, we're both centre-backs, you know what I mean? That's what I tried to do. Look at the idiots in chat saying Messi. You man weren't Messi, man. You man weren't Messi. You know the man there that weren't Messi? You weren't Messi, man. Don't try and fool nobody. You weren't Messi. You know the man there that they think they're Messi, they start doing mad dribbling. Relax, man. Pass the ball. Owen or Zidane, imagining your Zidane on the pitch must have felt empowering. Drogba, that's a good one to be. R7, oh God, Arsenal fans. Shout out to all the Arsenal fans watching right now. Life's getting better for you. What was the score? Did you draw against Brighton, innit? You drew, innit? That game finished as a draw. Unlucky. I can't really talk though, innit? I can't really talk, but yeah. Fred, if you're currently in school and you're pretending to be Fred on the pitch, I really do feel for you. I really do feel for you. Fred's kids won't pretend to be Fred on the pitch. That's the truth. You know them ones that if we're just being honest, Fred's kids won't pretend to be Fred. You're not pretending to be Fred. Let's be real. Fred's my idol. Yeah. Good luck with that one. Good luck in life. That's easy. You know what? To be fair, yeah, if in terms of being able to replicate a performance, you probably can replicate Fred's performance in a primary school pitch. You probably could. If you're going to replicate anybody's performance, it probably would be Fred. Yeah, you're right. I respect that. My dad plays football. Ooh, is he good? Any good? Alan Shearer. Oh, we got the old timers here. We got the OGs here. I always love that. I always love gauging how old people are. Because the one thing about, obviously, because I worked in esports, right? In esports, it's like all just young people, innit? But obviously, when I joined the United Stand, I started getting a lot of people who are older than me, like significantly older than me, like messaging me, interacting me, supporting me, quite frankly, which I appreciate, of course. But it's always weird to gauge that because it's like, I got men in my DMs going, oh, man, flipping, I can't stand it with Ollie, man. Back in 99, it would have never been like this. I'm thinking, brother, I wasn't even born. I don't know what it was like in 99. Like, man wasn't even born. You know what I mean? So it's always good gauging all the ages and everything. But Dennis, look, flipping now. You're going way too far back for me. Guys, I think the game's going to kick off soon. We've got 5 minutes left. I got someone that DM'd me saying Peter Crouch. They pretended to be Peter Crouch. I should have maybe pretended to be Peter Crouch. I'm taller than Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch is at 6'6", isn't it? Once again, for all the people who have joined in recent minutes, Mark is at a wedding today. So you're sort of stuck with me, unfortunately, for yourselves. But it's not too bad. I like to think I'm all right. Not to toot my own horn or anything. That super chat is mad. Super Dinger said, I pretended to be Neymar, didn't play any football, just necked on with my sister. Fuck it. I can't deal with it anymore, man. I can't deal with you, man, anymore, man. I can't do it. I can't deal with you, man, anymore, man. Chubba said, how old are you, 11? I'm 19, man. I'm 19. I turn 20 next year. I'm 19. Wait, how tall am I? I'm 6 foot 8. I'm gonna get this all day, aren't I? Oh my God, you're 19? Oh my God, you're 6 foot 8? No way. 2-1 Liverpool. Look, we'll find out. What was the scores last season between Liverpool and City? Didn't City absolutely batter Liverpool last season? But, bear in mind, Liverpool had no defence. They were playing like Henderson and Fabinho in defence, right? But didn't Liverpool beat City last season? Let me try to find it. Let me take a look. 4-1. It was 4-1, right? Oh, look. This time City are playing in Anfield with an actual crowd, right? And Anfield is not a place that is easy to go and play. So, we'll see. It'll be a tough game. It'll be a tough game for City. I think you look at the performance against PSG, it would have been a bit of a reality check. And so who knows, maybe this is the bounce back. But with football teams every day, every week is a bounce back. Have you guys seen the somebody screenshot all the times in the past couple of weeks that the United account has tweeted, let's bounce back. And it's like, we're bouncing back. When are we going to bounce back? You know, we bounce back. When are we actually bouncing back? But, you know, City will want to bounce back in this game, obviously, after defeat to PSG. Liverpool, on the other hand, absolutely rolled Porto. So they're coming into this one in good form. Obviously, in the Premier League, like the Brentford game was a bit of a weird one. But I don't know. I think that was more credit to Brentford than... you know, a bad thing on Liverpool's part. Man's voice is hot as fuck. Guys, steady, man. Stay calm. Where's the composure, man? We're watching football, bruv. You gotta relax. Harris says, what's your journey been like to get on the United stand, bro? Honestly, guys, do you want to know my journey here? Okay, this is my journey here, guys. I'm not even kidding. So I watched United stand, me and a couple of my mates, you know, we just watched United stand, you know, find Mark funny, you know, watch, you know, the shows and, you know, all that. One day on one of the shows, during the Euros, Mark goes, we're looking for people to join the United stand. Send a video clip, send a 1 minute clip of you talking about United to blah, blah, blah email. I messaged my group chat with my boys who watched United stand, and I was like, hey, you man, should I send in a clip for a bit of banter? And they were like, yeah, why not, man? No rules. Why not? So I sent the clip in. The next day, Mark responded and said, do you want to come on the channel? Now I'm here. That's all it was. I need to make sure I get this right, guys. I got to make sure the time and everything's right. You know, I'm gonna be laser focused. I don't want to mess anything up before people start, you know, hammering me like, oh my god, this guy's messing it all up. Mark would never do this. I'm gonna make sure I got the time all set, everything good. You know what I mean? Give it a guys. Be sure to like the video. We're at 1.4k likes. Flipping, that's a lot of likes. That is a lot of likes. Be sure to like the video, and I feel like there's supposed to be something else I'm supposed to say here. Like the video and share the watch along. Invite people to come join and watch along. Invite everyone, you know. But I was thinking there must be something else I'm supposed to say. It's not just like the video, is it? There's something else I'm supposed to say with that. But yeah, like the video. Pep's not looking too enthusiastic sitting down there. All right, cool. Let me get this ready. I gotta make sure I time this right. Everything's in sync. Can you look at the DM I sent you? I will once the game kicks off. I'll check. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people messaging me and stuff. I'll get through once the game kicks off. But the players, I believe they're playing tribute right now. I might be like a minute behind, guys. Usually when I watch games, obviously I watch it like downstairs on the TV and whatnot. But I'm at my PC setup, so I'm watching it on like Now TV, and I think there's like a 50-second delay maybe. Like a bit of a delay, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. I will sync it up and everything, so you'll know what I can see. You know, try not to, you know, if you are ahead, don't be that guy that spoils it. Like, nobody likes that guy. Honestly, like, nobody, genuinely, like, nobody likes that guy. So just, you know, take it easy. Levin, do you know Barla TW? Yes, I know Barla TW. I love Barla TW. Barla's helped me out so much so far in my time in the online space. I have a podcast with Barla TW as well, so. Thoughts on Brentford? Really impressive, man. Really impressive. They've really impressed me so far. I thought Brentford would stay up. I thought, you know, when I did my Premier League predictions, I predicted Brentford would stay up, and I had a couple people going, are you sure? Nah, but I like I think the way their club is run, you know, the whole money ball thing and just their style of play. Thomas Frank seems to know what he's doing. You know, I expect them to stay up, and they've been really impressive. They've adapted in the right ways to the Premier League. Like they've not lost their identity, but they have adapted in certain ways. Like they've just been really, really impressive to me. They've been really, really impressive. Levin, are you American? I'm far from American, big man. I'm far from American. A lot of my family's in America, to be fair. But no, I've never been to America either. All right, guys, kickoff's about to begin. For some of you, it might have already kicked off, but for me, the players are getting ready. I think they're about to take the knee. Look at Jota. Absolute specimen. Your voice excites me. Once again, stay calm, composure. I had a guy message me, right? And he was like, my girlfriend loves your voice, bro. Haha. I was watching the brother. I was thinking, I was thinking, brother, you better you better watch your girl, bro. You better watch your girl. Brother, you messaging me saying my girl likes your voice. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? All right, guys. Kick off. Hopefully the timer's working, please. Please. Okay, the timer is working. I didn't mess it up. I was scared I was going to mess something up. But we're good. Oh, my God. Edison already shooting out of goal. Sweeper, keeper, and them things there. I will try to keep you guys in the know of what's going on. I'll try I am a professional commentator in the esports space, but I've never commentated a football game, but I'm not going to just fully commentate it. We'll chill, we'll talk, but I'll let you guys know what's happening, of course. 45 seconds in, got a throw in for City. How are you so behind? Guys, it's Now TV. It's not me, guys. It's Now TV. I'm sorry. It's not me. There's nothing I can do, guys. There's nothing I can do. Edison thinks he's Cavani. Edison. I said Edinson. Guys, Mark is at a wedding. Yes, Mark is at a wedding today. If you're wondering where Mark is, he is at a wedding. So it does look like it's De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva playing in midfield. And I believe Foden looks like he's out on the left, interestingly enough. We got to see when they start building up, though. But Jota's taking the ball. Henderson looking to get the ball into the box. Well, Laporte deals with that. What do you guys think of Laporte and Diaz at the back? Obviously, last season it was Stone and Diaz, and they were quite impressive. It was like a resurgence for Stones. And now they're playing with Laporte, and he's been good. Laporte's a great centre back. He's a great centre back. Levin, when will Mark be at my wedding? I'm not getting married for a while, guys. I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know. I'm not getting married for a long while. I got to keep it quiet if my mum hears me and goes, what do you mean? I ain't getting married for a while, man. When I find that special someone, we'll do it. 11, are you married? I'm 19. I'm not married yet. Levin, can I do a Sean Dyche impression? I can't, guys. I can't. I know a lot of you man want it. A lot of you man want me to do all them, I know Mark does a great job of doing the impressions and stuff, but you know what? I can't do that. Please do more watch-alongs. Guys, if you enjoy it, you got to speak. I feel like you're speaking too soon, big man. We're 3 minutes in and you're saying do more watch-alongs. I could have a stinker, guys. There's still 90 minutes to play. You know what I mean? You got to relax. I'm saying please do more. This could end up being bad. You know what I mean? Sync, please. What do you but the times, this is the time I'm at, bro. The time that you see is the time I'm at. It's in sync for me. I know I'm a bit delayed, but there's nothing I can do about that, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. Your genes are OP. Yeah, I got the God RNG with genes. I did. I won the genetic lottery. But don't worry, man. It's all a placebo. You don't need height or a deep voice to be successful. Just be you. James Milner playing a ball in behind, trying to find Mane. Look, you know what, yeah? As much as, Liverpool are missing Trent, James Milner, he's going to come in and do a job. You know what I mean? He's got plenty of experience. He was key for Liverpool in that Porto game. So, as much as they'd much rather have Trent, you're not doing too bad with Milner out there, are you? Do you go to uni? I was going to Aston University, but I took a year off. I took a leave of absence for a year. Henderson intercepting, and now Salah surging into the box, but Cancelo deals with that. Or did he? Salah actually takes it. And so all of a sudden, Milner, ball into I thought that went out, but Milner kept it in and crossed it, but nobody could really get to it. 5 minutes in, and it's there's been a couple opportunities for Liverpool. Not any real chances, but you know, they're poking the bear. As you'd expect them to at Anfield, you know. Look at that pass from Matip, breaking the lines. Jota tries to play Mane in behind, but the pass was just a bit off, so Edison can deal with it. Look, this is already looking, you know, it's looking like a good first 5 minutes for Liverpool. I'll say that much. They're looking really on it right now. Some great passing, looking to find players in behind, just hasn't been able to connect with anything yet. Are you a neutral? Yeah, I support United, so I don't really care who wins, to be fair. I'd much rather it end in a draw. But at the same time, from like an entertaining perspective, I'd want to see goals in it. So let's see how this one goes. Matt playing it back to Alisson. I got flashbacks from last season. Alisson had a stinker. He looked a bit tentative on the ball there. He looked a bit like, oh, got to be careful with this one. Mark's having a baby. I don't know if Mark's having a baby, but that's not the reason he's not here. Mark's not here because he's at a wedding. He must have said Mark's having a baby. Maybe he is. I don't know though. But Salah now looking to take on Cancelo. Oh my goodness, guys! Do you think Salah has Cancelo in his pocket right now? Do you think that's going to be an issue for Man City this game? Can Cancelo deal with Salah for the next 90 minutes? Is Mark getting married? He's not getting married. I believe he is already married. He's just at somebody's wedding. I'm assuming it's a relative or a close friend. Corner for Liverpool. Nothing's come of it though. Nothing's come of it. They still retain possession. And Robertson will look to get the ball back into the box. But once again, City dealing with it. City just barely dealing with it. And now they're on the break. But an unlikely misplaced pass from Kevin De Bruyne means that Liverpool right back on it. So yeah, it looks like Foden's playing off the left. Grealish is playing as like a false nine. And then Jesus playing out on the right. The combinations that City have in that sort of, you know, front five area, it's just insane, right? Any one of those guys could play in any of the positions, except maybe Jesus. You wouldn't play Jesus as like a number 8. But like the rest of them could all play as number 8s, number 9s, as a winger. Like, it's just mad. It's just actually mad. What did you get from my GCSEs? Flipping now, GCSEs asked me to kick it back. I don't remember my GCSE results. I did well though. I went to sixth form, and my sixth form A levels got interrupted by COVID, so I never did my exams for A levels. But GCSEs, bloody hell! If any of you are doing the GCSEs, just remember it's piss easy. Just do some small revision. Make sure you're doing small revision bit by bit. Don't wait till the last minute. And it'll be piss easy, trust me. It's just all about remembering information. You know, you're not really having to apply information. You just have to remember stuff. 11 for next James Bond. Guys, I have a confession. Hands up. I'll put my hands up, guys. I have a confession. This might make me unpopular now, but I've never watched James Bond in my life. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. But I've never watched James Bond, ever. I saw the new ones out. Might go watch that. But I saw the new ones out and I was like, let me go watch it, because I never watched James Bond before. But the movie's at 2 hours 40 minutes. I was not trying to sit in the cinema for 2 hours 40 minutes, man. A lot of people saying, what? How? What? Someone said, same. See, my guy Sarvesh. Same. I've never watched James Bond. I'm sure it's great. I've not watched it because I think it's bad or anything. I've just never watched it. You know what I mean? I've just never come around to it. De Bruyne playing a pass into Jesus, but it was just a bit too much on it. Overcooked. 10 minutes in, and City haven't really had many opportunities. It's sort of been all Liverpool so far. But that's a good start for them. That's a good start if De Bruyne can start playing some balls in behind. having Van Dijk and Matip is so good for Liverpool. Just having those guys back in defence. Like they, you know, ultimately, you look at last season and it was a bad season for them, but they were still able to finish, third? Even after what seemed like an awful season. And they did it the majority of the season without two actual good centre-backs, you know? So having those guys back is so key. So key. Nathan says, love your work, Levin. What are your biggest concerns for the next 6 games with United? Cheers from Sydney. Hey, big up you, bro. Man's out in Sydney. What time is it over there? Biggest concern is just, what do we look like against big teams? Like against actual good teams that probably have the ability to dominate games, right? I think under Oli, we've almost been, as much as like, it's not all been good under Oli, against the bigger teams, that's never really been where Oli's gone wrong, right? A lot of the time he goes wrong against teams who we're expected to beat and we don't beat them comfortably or we just don't look good. But with some of the new personnel that we have in the team, what is our identity against some of these bigger teams? That would be my concern. And considering things haven't been going too well lately, you know, there is something to sort of worry about there, potentially. Owen Price says, who do you think will get promoted this year? Oh, I've not been paying attention to the Championship at all. I've not been paying attention to it at all, but I'd assume Fulham would get promoted. They don't even have Park anymore, do they? Park is a Bournemouth manager now. I've not been paying attention to the Championship. I do though. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Levin, you're my favourite United Sun presenter. Wow, really? Mine's Mark. I appreciate that though, brother. I appreciate that. You got another super chat here from Sumjit. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, brother. Total points after 4 fixtures after this. Liverpool 27, Chelsea 26, City 23, Brighton 19, Spurs 19, United 18. As United fan, it's shocking to think we will be 6th. Yeah, a lot of United fans in here. But I'm sure there's fans of other teams in here as well. So we got to show love to the other teams and talk about some of the other teams, of course, and mainly talk about the game in front of us, right? Liverpool still really just sort of dominating this game, it feels like. I say dominating, they've got a lot of territory, right? They've got a lot of territory, a lot of possession, but they've now got to start using it, right? They've got to start putting it to work. I'm a Villa fan, City fan here, Chelsea fan here. So we got all the fans. We got all the fans here. Are there any Brentford fans in here? I feel like there won't be anybody. Is there a Brentford fan in here by any chance? Probably going home from the game today, isn't it? Levin, are you African by any chance? Yes! My dad's from Nigeria, my mum's from Ghana. It was Nigerian Independence Day the other day. Shout out all my Nigerians. Shout out all my Nigerians. Shout out all my Ghanaians. Shout out all my Africans, man. Shout out all the people from the beautiful continent of Africa. I'm a Brentford fan. Wow, so they are Brentford fans. They are Brentford fans. We got fans from every team in here. I'm not a Brentford fan. Nice one, brother. Nice one. Sky just brought up a graphic of the first half average positions for City, and it's just everybody just in their own half. Like, City have been in their own half for the majority of this game thus far. And like I said, man, Liverpool have got a lot of territory. They've got a lot. When they have possession, they have a lot of territory. It's just about using it now to do something, you know? There's only one 11-2K. That's true. That is true. There is only one me. I'm not, you know, like that's the one thing that I always got when I first came onto United, and I got people who would like try to compare me to other people and stuff. Like, there's no point comparing me to other people. I'm not like anybody. They're not like me. And honestly, it's disrespectful to compare me to other people, innit? It's disrespectful on me and it's disrespectful on them. You know what I mean? So, there's only one 11-2K. That is right. What is Ollie thinking? You tell me. No idea. Grealish tried to take a shot inside the box, but quickly blocked. What do you guys think of Grealish at City so far? Obviously, with the £100 million price tag, like, he's the most expensive player in you know, British football history. And there's a lot of sort of expectation that comes with that. What do you guys think of him so far? Do you think he's been worth the price tag, the 100 mil price tag? average flop. And I wouldn't say flop. I don't think it's fair to say flop. I don't think he's been bad. I actually don't think he's been bad. I think he's actually been quite decent for them. But obviously, it's always going to be impossible to match an £100 million, price tag. Do you know what I mean? Like, to actually be able to match, and like when you think of £100 million, like, and all of that on one player, like, it's always going to be, hard to match that. Especially when you got like people like Damari Gray, like a £1 million signing, lighting it up. Do you know what I mean? Like, the optics of it is just, then it's never going to be good. Never going to be good. You seem sorted, big lad. Good to have you here. I appreciate that, JC91X. I appreciate that. It's fun. It's fun. You guys are quite chill, to be fair. You guys are quite... It's different, right? Because when you're on the United Stand and you're doing a show, right, it's like you have to be very presenty and like, hey, welcome to the United Stand. Blah, blah, blah. Like, here I'm just sort of like, chill, man. I can just relax. It's fine. Overrated player like most English... I don't think Grealish is overrated. Grealish definitely provides a lot of value. You look at what he's... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Foden here, one-on-one with Matip in a bit of space. Bernardo Silva now's got the ball. He's looking to cross the ball in. Back post, Jesus can't get to it. Corner for City. A good chance. A very good opportunity there for City. Finally starting to get into the game. A brilliant ball played from... Was that João Cancelo? Of course it was. Yeah, look, I think Grealish definitely, offers value for them. And I think, he's a good player. The problem is that when you're breaking the transfer record for a player who it doesn't feel like you need, like it didn't feel like City needed Grealish, right? I can see why they'd want Grealish, but it didn't feel like they needed Grealish. And that's where it's like the £100 million just, it seems a bit too much for a player that didn't really feel like they needed. And maybe City fans will agree or will disagree. Maybe City fans will feel like they needed him, right? With Bernardo Silva's future in question and, Sterling's up and down form or whatever. So maybe, but it's a tough one. I just think with £100 million, it's always going to be near impossible to match that kind of expectation. What do you think about the Southgate to United rumours? Stop. No. Please. No. Just no. We need Timo in United. Nah, man, I love Timo Werner, but nah. We don't need another attacking player. And definitely not Timo Werner. Seems like a nice guy, though. Seems like a very nice guy. A risky pass there from Alisson. What's Alisson thinking? He just passed it straight to Bernardo Silva. Into Jesus. Now he looks to cut it back, but Matip there to stop it. Alisson, what are you doing, son? Alisson, bruv. He's done it again. He's going to have another nightmare. He's on the ball. He's getting pressed by Grealish. He panics. He plays the ball through right into Bernardo Silva's feet in the midfield. And City almost caught him out and got a goal. Another corner for City now. Alisson, man. Letting down Klopp on the ball. Short corner for City. Grealish now on the ball. Plays it to De Bruyne on the edge of the box. He can whip something up. He crosses it in and Foden just not able to get the right connection onto it. Out for a goal kick, but love the intention from City there. Love the intention. When De Bruyne has space, he's always going to pick out a pass, and he did so brilliantly. He would have been offside. Foden would have been offside if it was a goal, but nevertheless, City starting to really get into this one. 18 minutes in now. If you notice closely, even Fabinho doesn't drop deep like people want Fred to. The off-ball movement is what allows the teams to play. Not a good CDM. There's a lot of components to it, because I think there's a lot of components to what makes a good holding midfield and a good CDM, and you're right. You don't have to drop in line. You don't have to drop into the line with the centre backs to be able to provide good distribution. You don't need to do that. That's something that's typically done by design by a coaching staff or tactics guy or whatever, right? But you don't need to do that to be a good CDM. You're right. You don't need to do that, but you do need to be able to put yourselves in good position to receive the ball from your centre backs and then have the space to turn and do things with it, which Fred and McTominay don't do. Oh, Bernardo Silva stolen the ball here. Bernardo Silva's been great so far this game. He's been very involved in the midfield. He's just turned 3 Liverpool players, and he's still on the ball. Van Dijk, Slippy Van Dijk. Foden now in. Foden, finish! Oh, he's messed it up. Bernardo Silva doing all the work, and Foden can't slot it past Alisson. Absolutely unfortunate there for City. Alisson saves the day there, but Bernardo Silva, what a player. Bernardo Silva had Van Dijk on skates. Give that guy a map. What are you doing? Shout out to Chris Smooth. Real ones know what I just did there, but I think I said the wrong thing. But still, Van Dijk there on his knees. He was on his knees for Bernardo Silva for a second there, fam. Silva is a baller, man. Honestly, like, I actually really rate Bernardo Silva as a footballer. He's a baller. He's an absolute baller. And he showed it right there. Messi, Silva. Foden, got to do better on the finish. But, you know, Alisson did well. Alisson positioned himself quite well to make it a bit harder of a chance. But Bernardo Silva stole the ball. They're showing a replay now. Stole the ball. Turned two players. Got past Fabinho. Then skipped past Van Dijk like he was nothing. Van Dijk slips on the floor. He plays the ball into Foden. And Foden, you could make a case that Foden should just try to hit it first time. But I think he was sort of off balance. He tried to control it. And there was just enough time for Alisson to get into the right position and really save the day there. But great play there from Bernardo Silva. City, once again, in this one. Liverpool started off the game quite well, the first sort of 15 minutes. But Liverpool not been able to keep up that sort of momentum. So they got to take control of this game. They can't allow City to start doing that kind of stuff, because eventually City will just put one of those chances away. So, you got to take control of this game now. Curtis Jones in the midfield, obviously, coming in now. I think Naby Keita's out, obviously. Harvey Elliott's out. But Curtis Jones coming in. Liverpool fans, what do you make of Curtis Jones playing in the midfield? What do you make of him? Are Liverpool fans rating Curtis Jones? I think he's been all right. Give that guy a map. Where are you going? The difference in depth, yeah. You make a great point there. Precise comments, thank you for the 99 pence. Or no, 99 euros? No, I don't know, man. Thank you for the support to the channel. Red Barry in the super chat saying, choosing between Liverpool and City as United fan is most difficult. I live in Manchester, so you have to deal with some City fans. I think you should I don't think you have to choose between the two, right? You don't have to choose between the two. I think you just sort of go, I hope both of them just draw or something. I hope they both drop points in a way, right? They're showing some stats for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he's like first in a bunch of creative stats this season in the Premier League. He is a big miss for Liverpool. He is. He's been pivotal for them. James Milner caught out position on the left-hand side here. Cancelo just with acres of space, slowing the game down, plays the ball into De Bruyne, and De Bruyne puts it across the face of goal. Gabriel Jesus wasn't able to get to it, and so it goes out. But once again, City creating a great opportunity there to score. Great opportunity. Brilliant pass. João Cancelo, man. Absolute baller. Great footballer, João Cancelo is. Finds De Bruyne, and De Bruyne looked to square it. Can't tell if he tried to shoot or square it, but it did look like he tried to put it in front of the goal for someone to meet it, and there was nobody there. That's a smooth move. I can't. For the people who don't know the sounds I'm making, there's a YouTuber called Chris Smooth. He does NBA content, and he's an absolute legend of the YouTube game, man. And he has like these funny like sound effects that he does, and some of them are just very funny. Like when he some of them are just very funny. Oh god. Levin, I'm getting a lot of United questions. Levin, how do you think United will do against these two sides? I don't think we'll do too good. I think we'll look to sit back and try hit teams on the counter. I think that's all we will try to do, but I just can't see it ending too good. What do you think about Hakimi so far? Hakimi's been one of the only positives, I think, from the whole PSG experiment, right? Hakimi's been really important, and he will be really important off the right-hand side for them. I'm really glad Chelsea didn't get Hakimi. I'm really glad they didn't get him, because He's a brilliant player. What's his name? Chris Smooth. Smooth with like Smoove. He just has some really funny like sound effects and stuff that he does in his content. So if you like the NBA, if you like NBA 2K or basketball, I think he even does like let's plays and stuff for just random games. So if you're into gaming in general, he's great. Absolute legend. Are you enjoying us so far? You know what, guys? To the people at That's Football, you guys are lovely. You guys are absolutely wonderful. It's been a pleasure. It's been a good 25 minutes. It's been a good 25 minutes. I appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to the next however many we got. If you sag off, your swag's off. Yellow card there for Ruben Diaz. I sort of missed it because I was reading chat. But what did he do? That's petty. That's petty from Diaz. He just brought Jota down. Jota sort of beat him. He started to slip over, and so when he's slipping over, it's smart, to be fair. It's smart, right? Because he slips, and so if he slips and allows Jota to go through, it would have been a bit of a blunder in it. So he takes Jota down with him. A professional foul. Gotta respect it. Do you rate Messi? Yeah, Messi's absolute brilliant football. Honestly, right? So regardless of where you stand on like the Messi Ronaldo debate, and I'm not here to debate Messi Ronaldo right now, but regardless of where you stand on it, I think it's fair to say that like prime Messi is the most entertaining footballer to watch. Like just the stuff that he does, like the stuff that he did in his prime, and he still does it now, but not as much. But the stuff that he did in his prime, like there's just like, it's so entertaining to watch. Even if you like Ronaldo more, I think it's fair to say that. Right, like he's just so entertaining to watch prime Messi. Just watching him like dribble past like 9 people or something stupid, right? Like that's just unreal. I wish people wouldn't debate as much. Like, have you guys ever seen, out of curiosity, right? Think to your whole time as a football fan. Have you ever seen 2 people debate between Messi and Ronaldo, and at the end of the debate, one of them just went, actually, you know what, mate? No, you're right. Yeah, the other guy's the GOAT. Like, have you ever seen a Ronaldo fan argue with a Messi fan, and at the end of the argument, the Ronaldo fan goes, you know what, mate? Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, Messi's the GOAT. Never. And you know what I mean? Like, you know, pick who you want to pick, and feel confident in that, right? But at least enjoy both of them. At least enjoy both of them and appreciate both of their greatness, because they are both great. They are the 2 greatest footballers ever. I see a lot of people who discredit Ronaldo because they like Messi, or they'll discredit Messi because they like Ronaldo. And don't do that. You're right to pick one. It's within your right. You're right to think one's better than the other, but nah, man, don't be doing all that. Fred or Prime Zidane? I think that's a tough one. I think when you're looking at, you know, Prime Zidane, could he put in a shift in the Man United midfield the way, you know, Fred does? I don't really think so. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Zizou for me. Fair enough. Great show, my guy. You're a great person. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot. 30 minutes into this game, I say 30, 28 minutes into this game, and it's been a bit of an interesting one. Both teams having spells where they've seemed to dominate the game. Neither team able to really connect to their chances. Yeah, I think City have had the better chances. City have definitely had the better chances, but oh dear, Matt, you got to be careful here, son. Matt, you got to be careful here, son. All right, dealt with that. Things were starting to look a bit sketchy at the back. Long ball played into Salah. Salah unable to control it, and so it goes out for a throw-in. Pep, as always, shouting on the touchline. I love when Pep does that. Love it. Absolutely love it. That's a bit of me. Have you guys seen yet? Do you guys remember when like Dele Alli was like... Do you guys remember when Dele Alli was allegedly in a relationship with Pep's daughter? And I saw something on Twitter where it's like, Pep's in the corner of the bedroom going... I was finished. Absolutely finished, fam. Scott Kelly saying, do you think Ronaldo has asked to see Fred's passport? You wanna violating it, man. You wanna violate, innit? Leave Fred alone. Guys, hashtag leave Fred alone, man. Let him live. He's living the dream. Dele Alli scandal. Oh, God, man. Football Twitter is hilarious. Football Twitter can be annoying, but sometimes it's hilarious, man. Sometimes it's hilarious. Dele Alli finish. Man's in the bedroom coaching him like that. Yo, all right, guys, I gotta start getting professional, guys. Let's get, we're starting to get a bit too relaxed. Let's get a bit more professional for a second here. 30 minutes in, it's been a good game. Let me take a look at the stats on my phone. I'm getting excited, man. I'm getting excited. I need to be careful. You man won't see me again. You man won't see me again on this channel if I'm not careful. If I'm not a bit more careful, you man won't see me on the channel again. Let's see. City have had 52% possession, according to SofaScore. 3 shots on target, or 3 shots, 1 on target. Liverpool yet to register a shot on target. City looking like they're going to add another shot on target. Foden through here. He gets pushed over in the box. Milner pushes over Foden, and the ref's not buying it. The ref is not buying it at all. At all. The ref is not buying it. Foden made a meal of it though. Foden got pushed, yeah. He didn't fall. Then he realised, oh shit, I probably should have fell. And then so he fell after. And the ref was like, nah, big man, you better get up. Not buying it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm sure VAR will check it. But, nah. Let's see the replay. Foden in. Milner pushes him. He drops a bit. Gets back up. Drops again. I think the push took place just outside the box. So I think even if it was a foul, it might have just been given as a free kick. Because the push did look like it came... You know what, yeah, that's a bit unfair. Because he does knock his legs a bit. That looks... I don't think that's given as a penalty. But it's one of them ones where you do think, it does seem like a foul. He gets pushed in the back and like Milner knocks his legs, and so he's gonna fall, right? Like if you knock someone's legs when they're in full speed, in full motion like that, they are gonna fall in it. So good one. Definitely a pen. Stonewall pen. Pen for sure. Foul. Trim looking sharp. Thank you. Penalty. He got outmanned by Milner. I think that's how the ref sees it. I think the ref seeing it as it was just a physical battle that Milner lost, because it's not Milner lost, Foden lost. I think if it was given as, that's like on the, would it have been? I think if they gave it as a foul, there's a chance they would have given it as a free kick. Because where does the push cut take place? No, that's inside the box, actually. That's just inside the box. There's a case to be made that should have been a pen. There's a case to be made. There's definitely a case to be made. Because ultimately, the contact, even though the contact seems light, the contact does stop him. Like, it prohibits him from moving. You get, if you hit somebody's legs while they're running full speed, they're going to fall you. You know what I mean? So, in that sense, it is a foul. But the ref doesn't give it. And so, if this game ends up with Liverpool winning, Man City fans, I'm sure, will be seething. No pen, Liverpool will win. If Liverpool win now, City fans are going to be fuming. Going to be absolutely fuming. But look, City continues to stay on the attack. Foden crosses the ball in. Back post, De Bruyne. Can't head it in. He went for the diving header. And it went straight into the stands. Great chance. Honestly, though, City have been the better team here. City are creating much better opportunities. They're really working Liverpool on this left-hand side here. They're punishing Milner. They are punishing Milner here. Foden's been doing wonders over on that left-hand side, getting balls into the box. But De Bruyne not able to head it home. And you can see Pep's frustration. All of the City bench all look very, very agitated right now. They feel like they should have had a goal. Pardon me. Bruno would have scored that. I love how football fans do that. I love how you guys always love to do that, man. You see somebody fuck up and you just go, yeah, but he would have scored that. I love when you man do that. Cheeky. Do you think refs should be mic'd up? I heard that they're trying to do that. Like, they're trying to turn it into like the NFL or something. Maybe even like the NBA. The NBA, it's different than the NBA. They only talk like when they're making an official decision. I think there's a chance we'll see something like that happen though. I could see that. I don't think that'd be a bad thing, but it would start to, as long as it's not slowing down the game too much, Like, if we could hear what the refs are saying to players in certain moments, right? And like, I don't think that would be too bad of a problem, but I could see a world where it would just be very toxic. You know what I mean? Because then you're just like, you're putting refs sort of into the public eye, and you're scrutinizing them even more. Maybe they deserve to be, right? Because I think there's sometimes when refs make really bad decisions, but I don't want it to turn into like a circus. Do you know what I mean? Like, because then you're gonna get more Mike Deans, and some people would argue that's a good thing, but Mike Dean's good because there's only one Mike Dean. When you have like a league full of Mike Deans, you know, what's it really about? You might get rid of banter between players and refs. Yeah, exactly. That could be an issue, like, because there's certain things that, you know, aren't said, right? And we can't say. Matip's just driven through the whole of the City midfield there. He eventually loses the ball, but looks like Matip playing hero ball. He decided, look, you man ain't getting it done. I'm gonna score myself. Just took the ball, just carried it all the way through the midfield, but got dispossessed. The A-League only shows what the refs were saying after. Yeah, maybe that could be good. Maybe that could be good. Who would you prefer to win? Neither. Honestly, neither. I'd rather this end in a draw, so they both drop points. Matic looking like prime Zuma. Look at this West Ham fan. Maybe a Chelsea fan, to be fair. Maybe not. Maybe just a Zuma fan. Can't blame you. Oh dear. Milner's had an absolute nightmare. Phil Foden one-on-one with De Bruyne. What am I saying? Guys, am I all right? My head's not even working. Phil Foden one-on-one with Van Dijk, and he crosses it in. Our brain just went into overload there. What's going on with Liverpool right now, man? Milner's not having a good time whatsoever. You got caught out of position there. Phil Foden had a one-on-one with Van Dijk, but just couldn't convert it into anything meaningful. Once again, City taking the ball over to this left-hand side. Yeah, they're just really attacking this side, man. They're really attacking Milner. Understandably. You want to make fun of me for that one. Guys, it was bound to happen. I was bound to muddle up my words at some point. You know what I mean? It was always going to happen. Daniel, shout out Daniel. That's my name as well. My namesake. Daniel says, why do you think we stopped playing good football after Everton equalised? I don't know. That's why the truth is, once again, I'm sorry for the people who don't care about Man United. I apologise if you're tired of hearing me talk about United, but, you know, people will just ask me about United. The reality is obviously Fred and McTominay were bad, and obviously Fred made the mistake that led to Everton's goal. But even when Fred was taken off, we didn't look any more likely to win the game. Do you know what I mean? So, like, everything just fell apart. It wasn't just Fred and McTominay. Like, everything just sort of fell apart in that game. There has to be questions asked, because I don't understand it. We just looked so disorganised. We didn't look like a unit. It was just poor. It was just poor all around. It was just poor. United fan here, I don't know who I want to win. Just pray for a draw. Pray for a 0-0 draw. Oh dear. Gabriel Jesus has got to be careful there. Him and Mane collided, but all friendly. See, now look, you know, first couple minutes of the game, it looked like Liverpool had most of the territory. You know, they were really sort of keeping control of the game. But since then, it's just been all City. And once again, Liverpool losing the ball. This has just not been great. Bernardo Silva into Grealish on the edge of the box. Grealish tries to skip past Matip. Just not enough skill to be able to get past. And so now Liverpool on the break. But Mane displaces the pass to Salah. And so City, once again, Bernardo Silva's the one to get the interception. Bernardo Silva's been great. Laporte now plays it into Foden in the half space. Bernardo Silva and acres of space out wide. City just keeping control. Switches the play over to the right-hand side. Gabriel Jesus, what can he do here? Did you guys see Gabriel Jesus' interview after like the last game where he's talking about being a winger and a striker? Brilliant levels of insight there from him. Brilliant levels of insight. Liverpool are too static. Yeah, and they're too static and you know, they're misplacing the ball. They're very much misplacing the ball way too easily here. Defensively, they just don't look sharp enough. You can see here, ball squared in. Grealish isn't able to get it though. Kyle Walker. Oh no, that was Gabriel Jesus. Not going to get the foul though. He did this as well. I love, guys, not going to lie. Even though I was upset with the Euros and like Italy winning and everything, watching all the Italian players do this non-stop is always really funny. Always really funny. Thoughts on Townsend's celebration? Not gonna lie, I was rattled. I don't. Not gonna lie, yeah. I was literally like, when I saw him do it, yeah, I was like, yo, is he alright, bruv? Like, I sort of like, I was a bit rattled by it. I was just like, rah, is it? Okay, yo. You know the ones though, you just have to watch, you're like, okay, yo. Okay. Because you're just thinking, Ronaldo's just gonna come back now and something's gonna happen, but nah, man. No respect in it. No respect. Oh, Milner, professional foul, takes down Foden. Yellow card. They're just going to keep on exposing Milner. Milner can't handle it out here. He can't handle it out here. He can't handle it, man. That's the real truth of the situation. Foden doing a great job out here. City will get a goal before half-time. Well, look, there's 3 minutes left. I know I'm behind, guys, but there's a couple minutes left. We'll see. Free kick here for City. This is an opportunity to get that goal. Milner on track for a red. Yeah, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, I get that. He made the right decision there, right? Because he made, it's the professional foul, whatever, but he doesn't have a lot of those left, right? You can't keep doing that. So eventually this is going to be a problem. They just keep going left because, Milner's there. They know that's a weakness. Poor free kick, though. Absolutely shocking free kick. What is City doing? Absolute stinker of a free kick. Is Arnold injured? Yep, he's been having some injury problems. I was pissed off 11 and so was CR7. Yeah, of course, man. Like, it is a bit of a mad one. Like, I'm not going to lie. If I was a footballer and I scored against Man United, I would do the same thing to rattle them, innit? Like, because everybody looked rattled. I'm not going to lie. Everybody looked rattled. Because the thing is, he didn't even do it properly. He did like a proper shit version of Ronaldo's celebration, innit? Which is even more frustrating, innit? Like, it just like he was mocking it. Like, it just looked like he was straight up mocking it, right? And so, it just rattled everyone. Fred can't make the tactical foul. It's not got the IQ, mate. It's not got the IQ. As a Man U fan, it sucks seeing how great Man City plays. Trust me. As a Man U fan, just watching any team that seems to be very well organised. Oh my God, Phil Foden through here. Almost gets past Alisson. Alisson did well to get his foot to that. Almost skipped past the keeper. Once again, Phil Foden on that left-hand side, really giving Liverpool some problems here. Now De Bruyne's not been as sharp this game, but he's able to retain the ball. City got all the territory, all the possession. I'm going to go right back out to that left-hand side. Cancelo and Foden. Once again, Foden gets past Milner, crosses it into the box. It's at the back post. Nobody was there. Throw in for Man City. This is not good for Liverpool at all. I really want to see what Klopp does because he's going to have to change something. They just keep going to that left-hand side and they keep beating Milner. They have to do something. They have to. Yeah, and they're doing this at Anfield. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. This is at Anfield, and they're just really giving them. It does look like they're playing like a Fulham or somebody. No disrespect to Fulham. Shout out to all the Fulham fans in chat right now. But it just doesn't look like they're playing against a Liverpool side that should be competing for the Premier League title. It doesn't. He will bring Gomez on? You'd think so, right? You'd think he'd bring on a Gomez or somebody out there instead. Props to him. I was giving Milner credit at the start of the stream, but he's just not been able to keep up. Not been able to deal with it. Milner and Jones have been crap. Who got it worse, Milner or Delo? I'd say Delo, man. I'd say Delo. Milner is on toast right now, but Milner just keeps getting put on an island. Give that guy a map. Where are you going? Liverpool, though, in the final couple seconds of the half, retaining some possession here. Matip plays the ball in to the midfield, out wide, again, a sloppy pass. Henderson actually keeps it alive, though. And Milner here has an opportunity to get the ball into the box, but the ref blows for halftime. Not been great. Not been great at all for Liverpool. A first half where Man City will feel like they should have had a goal. And I think they should have. Man City definitely could have been better. They should have a goal. And, they might regret this because, Klopp's a great coach. You've got to expect him to make some sort of a change. And if for whatever reason they're not able to exploit that left-hand side after half-time, they're going to rue. They're going to regret it. But a great first half for City nonetheless. Even though they weren't able to to convert. Obviously, there was shouts for a penalty. They probably should have had a penalty. But even without the penalty, they should be, 1 or 2-0 up by now. They really should. Thoughts on F1? Apologies, I don't watch the F1. I've never sort of gotten into it. But people do tell me to get into it and start watching it. It seems interesting, to be fair. Maybe I do need to get into it, but... Checking some DMs right now, seeing some people messaging me. Guys, what did you think of the first half? What did you think of that first half? Let me know in the chat. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel as well. Share the watch along. We got 4,300 people in here, 2.6k likes. We appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you for all the super chats as well. All the people hanging out. This is my first ever watch along, and it's been a great time. Been a great time. Read my last super chat, please, says Daniel Kirk. Apologies, Daniel, did I miss it? Clinton Sam said, imagine if City had a world-class striker. Imagine, Clinton. It'd be well ahead. Daniel Kirk said, favorite NBA team. I went to Sixers game when I was in Philadelphia a couple years ago, so I like them. And favorite players, Giannis. Oh, okay. We got some NBA fans in the chat. Guys, I am an NBA fan. I followed the NBA for quite a while. I still do follow it. My favorite NBA team's the Lakers. I supported the Lakers before we got LeBron, by the way. I did. I was slumming it out. Guys, deep this shit. I was staying up till 3 a.m. to watch Julius Randle before he was good, D'Angelo Russell before he was good, flipping Jordan Clarkson. We were starting Luol Deng and Timothy Mozgov. We were struggling. And then we got LeBron and everything, went well and we won a championship. But I do like the Lakers. Outside of LeBron and the Lakers, who are my favorite players? Obviously, I really like Luka. I like Giannis as well. The Greek freak, he's from Nigeria as well. So, got to shout him out for that one. But yeah, I like the NBA. I follow the NBA. It's a lot of fun. My fellow Laker, my bro, come on. Purple and gold. Good result for us United fans, definitely. Who's your GOAT? My GOAT is LeBron James. But I know there'll be a lot of people who say the GOAT's MJ. And both have strong arguments. To be fair, though, if we're being honest, okay, so I don't want to start getting into a whole basketball conversation. I do think LeBron is the best basketball player of all time, but I think MJ's career in the NBA is more impressive, right? I do think his career in the NBA is more impressive, but I just think LeBron's a better basketball player as a whole. But that's enough basketball talk. That's enough basketball talk. He's from Greece. He's also from Nigeria. His parents are from Nigeria. My GOAT is Kobe. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Shout out to Kobe. Absolute legend. Rest in peace. Celtics fans. We got a lot of basketball fans here. It's interesting, man, because I feel like there's a lot of people who probably, don't follow anything other than just football. But there seems to be a lot of you guys who actually do follow other sports, which is pretty fun, pretty interesting. So, you know what? Do you know what that makes me feel, though? It makes me happy, and I'm not the only one who's slumming it out at 3 a.m. trying to watch games on, Reddit streams and all them websites there. It's good to know I'm not the only one. It's good to know you guys are doing it with me. Do you follow the NFL? I tried to get into the NFL, but I've not really been able to get into it. Like, I watched some of the All or Nothing documentaries. I watched the one on the Panthers. I watched the one on the Cowboys. And I try to watch NFL games here and there. Like, I like the Cowboys, they got Dak Prescott and all them, man. And I sort of try and watch, but I've not really been into it. I need to get into it. The NFL seems like a fun league to follow. Rugby. I know a lot. You know what, yeah, guys? Okay, so this is one thing, yeah. Obviously, because I'm quite a big guy, in secondary school, the way my teachers, the PE teachers, the way they used to try to get me to play rugby, and I'm sorry, yeah, I'm not a rugby lad, innit? Like, rugby's not for me. I'm trying to play football or basketball. Them man, they used to hound me. Always trying to get me to play rugby. Like, oh, there'd be a rugby match, right? And they needed to you needed to go on a trip, or so like you had to like get a letter and get your parents to sign it or whatever. Them man were always slipping the letter to me. Read the letter, man. Man's not going to rugby. You know what I mean? Rugby just wasn't for me. But shout out to all the people who love rugby. People are really passionate about rugby, to be fair. I feel like that's a good thing. Anyway, regardless of what sport you like, if you're passionate about it and you enjoy it, it's a W. It's a W. That's all that matters. Are you from Nigeria? Yeah, my dad's from Nigeria. My mum's from Ghana. So, where's Mark? Mark's at a wedding. Oh yeah, I do got to just keep reminding people, innit? Because people just don't know. Mark is at a wedding today. I'm sure he would have loved to be here. It's a massive game, of course. But I've stepped in today, and considering this is my first ever watch-along, it's a big game to be stepping into, right? It's flipping a massive game, but we've enjoyed it. My man, a small forward. No, so you understand, right? I don't know where you're from, Daniel, but in the UK, like, I am like I was the tallest person in our league, right? So I always played center, and obviously, if I was to go to America, I'm way too small to be a center, obviously, unless you're PJ Tucker, right? But I'm way too small to be a center. So I've always played center in basketball, just because I'm taller than everybody else in it. So my coach would always get me to play center. But yeah, that's how it was. Do you play Football Manager? Football Manager's ruined my life, man. Honestly, last year, Football Manager ruined my life. If you play Football Manager, right, you guys know, all you Football Manager players out there know, you start playing at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll be playing until 4 a.m. the next day. Like, Football Manager's scary. The way it just eats up time, it will ruin your life. But it's a brilliant game, an absolutely brilliant game. So, do I speak tree? Yes. Well, I understand it. I don't speak it. That's a lie. I can say certain things, but I understand it better. Don't chastise me for that as well. And I always get you know when you go to the parties, yeah. When all my Africans out there, all my Ghanaians as well, and everyone. When I go to parties, yeah, you always get like the aunties going, "Oh, so do you speak tree?" And I'll be like, nah. Then they'll start speaking in tree, and obviously I understand it, but I don't speak it back, and they just start, what I mean? They start roasting me and shit. But you got to deal with it. Speaking of parties, Super Malt. I know a lot of people don't like Super Malt, but I'm sorry, man. I'm a Super Malt man. That's just me. Did you know OG Anunoby is English and plays for Toronto? Yes, I do. All right, guys, look, we got We got some time now. How long until we're done with the halftime break? Guys, what? This is a bit mad to us. What do you guys usually do during halftime? You man know when you had the supply teacher, yeah? You man know when you had the supply teacher during school and like the supply teacher ain't been given the assignment, so they start asking like, what do you man do? What do you guys do during halftime out of curiosity? Americardi with the super chat saying, oh no, do you not? I didn't know. Daniel Cook saying, I'm UK as well, however, I don't know about UK basketball. Oh, okay, fair enough. But in the UK, you don't really get tall people like that. So if you're 6'8", you're a centre in the UK. We just talk. I was feeling a bit. We started talking about basketball and all these random things. I was thinking, are people gonna start getting mad that I'm not talking about football? You know, the channel's called That's Football. I wanted to start, turning the attention. But if you man say we just chill, no man, just chill innit. Man can chill. That's what we do. I'm 5 million in the world in FPL. Is that good or bad? I can't gauge FPL, man. I ain't been playing it. So I can't gauge it. I'm 6'4" and I was put at centre. Yeah, 100%, bro. That was always the best part for me because I would eat up. I would absolutely eat up, right, at centre because I'm 6'8" and I'm playing at centre, but all the people I'm playing against are like 6'4", 6'5". And sometimes you get a man that's been banging gym and all that and he's hench and all that. But nah, I really enjoyed it. I miss playing basketball, man. I got to start playing again. Talking basketball, wait till Mark finds out. Guys, if you don't see me on the channel, if you don't see me here again, you know why. It's because I failed the assignment. Mark Goldbridge says he's 6 foot. Is it true? I don't know. I've not met Mark, but I will be meeting Mark in a couple weeks. So that should be fun. I'm hopefully going to be meeting a couple people from the United Stand as well. Little link up. Should be fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How's your jump shot? Hey, let's stay calm, man. Don't be asking me them kind of questions. You know what, yeah. I was not a shooter. That's all I will say. I was not a shooter. Pass me the ball in the post, and I'm fine in it. But I was not a shooter. What's your channel? You can catch me anywhere or at 112k. You know, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I've not been active on YouTube, to be fair, but Twitter, TikTok, Instagram at 112k. Do you like JJ, the Sideman? Yeah, I do. I love KSI. You know, it's mad because so obviously because I follow the NBA, I used to be part of like these NBA communities. I used to always join like NBA Discords and talk to people about basketball. And there was one community I was a part of, and obviously I was like the only British guy in the whole Discord with a bunch of Americans, and so they all used to just call me KSI in it, like just as like a bit of banter. Americans, like for the typical Americans at that sort of age range, right? It's like if you're black and you're British, you're KSI in it. So that I'd always get called KSI and shit. So yeah, if I ever meet KSI, I'm gonna have to give him a good talking to in it, like, brother, you caused me a lot of pain, but nevertheless, gotta appreciate KSI. He's doing his thing at the end of the day. He wanted to be a rapper, did that successfully. He wanted to box, did that successfully. Like, you gotta appreciate him for what he's doing. Do you have a locker bundle on Fortnite? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So obviously, a lot of you man probably don't care about Fortnite, know Fortnite. But I did. For the people who do know about Fortnite, I did have a locker bundle in the game, which is mad. I'm like the smallest creator to ever get a locker bundle in Fortnite, which is so mad to think about, man. I'm so grateful for that, but I still don't even understand how it's possible like that. I had my own locker bundle in the game. It was mad. Why is Martin on? He's at a wedding. My signature move, it wasn't a skyhook. No, it wasn't a skyhook. I used to just do a lot of drop steps. So I'd get the ball, drop step, because like I'm stronger. I'd usually be stronger than whoever I'm guarding, right? Or whoever's guarding me, sorry. So I'd always just do I'd always bat them down, drop step, and then like try dunk it or lay up. That was sort of my signature move. Devin Powell, you're good at this, loving the value. Guys, You know, we just chill out. You know what it is, right? Do you know what, so do you want to know the secret, right? I actually stream on Twitch quite a bit. I forgot to plug my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. I stream quite a bit on Twitch, innit? And this is just like streaming on Twitch. You just sort of chill and just talk rubbish, innit? That's all it is. That's all it is, really. You had the bundle? No, wait. Yeah, man, I had my own bundle in Fortnite. It was mad. It was so mad. But, yeah. Stop the cap. You don't have a locker bundle. I do have a locker bundle. You can look it up right now. Type in 11-2K locker bundle Fortnite. You can see it. I had my own locker bundle in Fortnite. I had my own locker bundle. It was a taco skin. It was a taco skin because you know LeBron James, how he has the whole it's Taco Tuesday. It was because of all of that, innit? So I just had a bunch of the taco skins. What's your IG? It's 11-2K. You can catch me at 11-2K anywhere. At 11-2K. Second half starting? Yeah, second half looks like it's starting soon. We'll see though, man. We'll see what happens, what changes are made, because obviously it's not been looking good, man. It's not been looking good. Klopp's had a nightmare putting Milner at right back. He's getting absolutely exposed. Absolutely exposed. What age did you reach your present height? I've been 6'8" for quite a while now, you know. I wish I'd grow a bit more, but I think I hit 6'8" when I was about 16, maybe. When I was 16. Do you know Castro? Do you know Castro if you're on Twitch? Of course I know Castro. Castro is like the GOAT of FIFA streaming. Since you're a basketball fan, have you ever watched / read Slam Dunk? You know what, yeah. No, but what have I watched and read of basketball? Obviously, I've watched a couple of basketball movies. I read the book of basketball by Bill Simmons. I used to read quite a bit of basketball and I could always like read articles and stuff, but no, I haven't watched that. Apologies. Let's see how Liverpool look like. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how Liverpool set up. Have they made any substitutions? Let me check Twitter. Have they made any changes? Do you guys know? It's probably my job to check if there were changes, but did they make any changes? Do you guys know? How tall is your mum? My mum's 5'9". My dad is 6'3", which is why I'm quite tall. Bro, are you single? You know what, yeah. You can't even ask me them kind of questions there, man. You can't even ask me them kind of questions there, man. You can't be asking me them kind of questions there. You can't ask me if I'm single on live stream in front of 4,000 people. You can't do them things, man. Come on, man. You gotta know better than that. You gotta know better than that. Levan, how do you spell your name? I'll type my name in chat, guys. Look out for my message in chat. That's my name. Levan2K. Leven, the number 2, and then K. Look at Pep. Pep's looking frustrated. Pep's looking frustrated. Ollie out, Levan in. You know what, guys? If I was the manager of Manchester United, the first thing I'd do is resign, because I wouldn't be a good manager. How come you don't work in radio with that voice? Look, if there's anybody out there in radio and you're trying to give me the bag, you know, hit me up, hit my DMs. Man's got the radio voice. I'm ready. I'm ready. But nah, I don't work in radio. I've never been offered to work in radio, so it's the reason I don't. Do you play 2K? Sadly, yes. You know what? 2K this year is better. 2K22 is actually good. I've been enjoying it. So yeah, I do play 2K, but I need friends to play with. I ain't played 2K since like 2K17, so I don't have any friends to play with. I'm a bit of a loner, sadly, right? I'm a bit of a loner. I need friends to play like park with and stuff. Come to Australia? Nah, Australia's scary, man. All I see about Australia is just like alligators and just venomous spiders and all them things there, man. I ain't got no business in Australia, man. I ain't got no... For all you Australians, yeah, maybe I'm overplaying it, but everything I see about, you know, Australia is just... There's too much stuff in Australia that can kill me. Like, there's too many animals and insects that can kill me. I have no business there, man. No business there. Do you watch WWE? I used to when I was younger. I used to. How can you not watch? If you didn't watch WWE when you were younger, man, you honestly missed out, man. WWE had too many, like, there's too much, there was too much good content that came out of WWE. Do you know what I mean? Snakes, you know them ones there? Like, I can't be going in my toilet, opening the bowl and seeing a snake crawling out. Like, man, I'm sure there's going to be an Australian person in chat just cringing, going, that's not what it's like. But that's the image people have of it, innit? That's the image we have in our head of Australia. All right, second half. Look. There's football being played. And it looks a bit end-to-end right now. We'll see what's going on. Once again, guys, I'm a bit delayed, so apologies, but there's nothing I can do with it. Now TV's rubbish. Unless they want to sponsor me or something, then they're great. But Now TV delayed, innit? So I think I'm about 50 seconds behind or something. PlayStation or Xbox? I got a PlayStation. PS5. Got a PlayStation. Once again, City kicking it out to that left-hand side. They got Grealish there now, though. Milner did a bit better this time. Did a bit better, but I think we're going back to the... Oh, no, the clock. Oh, no. Oh, dear. 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 The clock. Oh, God. Guys. Oh, Mark's going to be angry. Oh, guys, I'm going to... Guys, I'm going to... You're not going to see me again because I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be gone. I've messed it up. Oh, no. Guys. That's the end, guys. It's the end of me. It was a pleasure doing the stream, guys, but... It was a pleasure doing the stream, but I'm gone. I messed it up. I'm never going to be back. Oh, God. Oh, I've had a stinker. Guys, I'll try to get the clock back. I'll try to get the clock back. I'll try to get the clock back. I'm not going to be able to do it. The clock's not going to be from the 49th minute. It's going to just say like, it's just going to be like, it's going to say like 5 minutes. It's not going to say 45 minutes. It should say 50 minutes, but it's just going to say 5 minutes. So just add 45 to whatever's numbers on the clock. Apologies to make you do the maths, but I couldn't get anything sorted with a timer. But yeah, there we go. 11 out, guys. 11 out. I'm a criminal. They're gonna have the feds outside coming for me. They're gonna have the feds out. I'm finished. What's happening in the game? All right, I'll let you know. I'll give you some commentary for the next couple of minutes. Kevin De Bruyne plays a beautiful pass into Kyle Walker, looking to get in behind of Van Dijk. But Van Dijk does well to clear. Good to see him back in the squad for Liverpool. They really needed him in the back. Solid defender. At his best, he's the best in the world for sure. And he does well to deal with Kyle Walker there. Throw in though. Gabriel Jesus looking to muscle Robertson off the ball, but the Scotsman does well. And it goes out for a goal kick. Jesus is furious, though, with the linesman. Thinks he deserved a foul, but ultimately the linesman ain't having none of it. And so it'll be a goal kick. Alisson to Matip. Back to Alisson. Liverpool really needs to start getting control of the game. The tempo a bit slow right now, but Matip looking to speed it up. He charges forward into the midfield, but the Man City press, blocking all the passing lanes. Not giving him an inch of space. Back to the keeper. Over to that right-hand side. But on that right-hand side, Robertson's found a bit of space. And once again, City doing great to just cut anything out from Liverpool here. Gabriel Jesus gets a leg to it. And it goes out for a throw-in for Liverpool. Mane now in midfield. No passing options forward. So he plays it backwards. Are we going to see a classic Van Dijk long ball over to the right-hand side? Milner looked to make a run, but nobody finds him. Finally, though, Henderson delivers the ball to him, and Milner looking to deliver the ball into the box, and another block for City. They're really doing a job here, getting in the passing lanes, not giving Liverpool any sort of an inch of space. Shall I keep going? Shall I keep going, guys? Shall I keep commentating? Shall I keep going, guys? the energy and desire. Do you guys remember that kid at the Chelsea game? It's absolutely electric. The passion. Levin, can you please stand up? I want to see something else. What do you mean by that? Someone said, if you want. You know what, yeah. I just won't, mate. I just won't. Look, free kick though for Liverpool out here on the left-hand side. Milner and Robertson both lining up. This is an opportunity for Liverpool to get into this game and really, you know, punch City in the nuts. Who's going to cross it in? It looks like it's going to be Milner. Ooh. Bit scrappy in the box there. Bit of tugging back and forth. Sounds like something else, actually. Nevertheless, though, City not damaged at all by that free kick. Not an issue whatsoever. And so now they're on the break. And on the break, they look to target that left-hand side. But a bad ball from Gabriel Jesus means Liverpool retain possession. What size feet am I? I'm size 14. So if you want to buy me trainers, size 14. Do you think Rooney's underrated? I do think Rooney doesn't get some of the credit he deserves when it comes to like the conversation of like Premier League all-time best striker. I think sometimes Rooney's name doesn't get sort of mentioned the way it probably should. But I don't know. I don't think Rooney's underrated. I think a lot of people rate Rooney. Tucking back and forth, yeah, it was a bit of a suspect one, Isaac. I know it's not my best piece of work, but I did try. Imagine if you were centre back. That's what I'm saying. I should have just kept playing centre back when I was younger. I would have been a solid centre back because I was quite quick when I was younger. I was quite quick, and obviously I was massive. So it could have been me at the back next to Maguire instead of Varane. What are my relegation predictions? Watford, Norwich, and Newcastle. Aren't you the Fortnite guy? I'm not the Fortnite guy, but I am a guy from Fortnite, yes. Are you still growing? I don't think I'm growing anymore. Obviously, you still grow to your 21, so I still got like 2 years left to grow, but I don't think I'm growing. I'm not growing taller in like 2 or 3 years now, so I think it's all over for me. Sadly, I wanted to hit 7 foot or something, but I wanted to hit 6'11", but unlucky for me. Is Cancelo going to be booked here for that challenge on Milner? He will. Liverpool are looking to break. Milner intercepted the ball and Cancelo just trips him up. Wouldn't say it was a professional foul, but he stopped the counter-attack at the very least. He didn't think it was a yellow card, but nevertheless, he's been booked. And so another free kick here for Liverpool. 56 minutes in, really. And the game's still 0-0. Still waiting for that one goal to open things up. Van Dijk gets his head on the free kick, but can't put it into a danger area. And Jota does the exact same thing. Edison will collect the ball quite comfortably. It's just slow the game down. Yeah, slows the game down. Doesn't look to hit them on a counter. Just slowing the game down. City need to regain control of this one. Liverpool have come out in the second half and they've had a lot of the ball. City just needs to get back to what they were doing so well. Dominating that left-hand side. Levin saying he can't reach 6'11". I'm sitting and can't get past 5'10". Guys, it's not, guys, look, size doesn't matter. It's just what you do with it. You're doing a great job, bro. Big up. I appreciate all of you guys. Shout out to all of you guys for watching, man. Shout out to all you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Even though we've not had any goals and stuff, which I predicted, and people were saying, oh, how you not predicting a lot of goals? But you never know. We still got, what, half an hour left or so in this game. There's still plenty of chance for loads of goals, but nevertheless, it's been really entertaining. It's been really fun. I've enjoyed your company. Hopefully you've enjoyed mine. It's been a first for me. You guys are my first time. But it's been a good one. Love you, Levin. I love you too. I love you too, Goga. Fortnite has gone so downhill. Say that to my bank account. I'm just joking. Look, Fortnite is not downhill. It's not gone downhill. It's gone downhill in the mainstream, right? Like, because Fortnite was like the mainstream game for a while. Then it was like Among Us. Then it was like Warzone. You know, like in terms of the mainstream game and stuff, like sure. Ooh, Mane threw him. Mane scores. Liverpool on the counter attack, completely caught City out, and Mane slots it past Edison. Wow, just like that. City completely dominated the first half. They didn't take their chances. Liverpool get that 1/2 chance and Mane slots it home. 1-0 Liverpool at Anfield. Wow. Let's take a look at this one again. Milner gets the ball, plays it into Fabinho. Fabinho with a little dinked pass over to Salah. Salah completely skips past his man, slots in Mane. The defence had no idea what was going on whatsoever. Oh, brilliant from Salah. Look at Salah, skips past Cancelo. They can't track him. Nobody picked up Mane, and Mane beats the keeper, slots it home perfectly. What a goal for Liverpool. 1-0. 1-0. Score. Yeah, I'll change the score. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. 1-0 Liverpool. Keeping me employed here, mate. Saviour. Have you heard anything about Eddie leaving in January? You know, there's been reports, but I wouldn't pay any attention to it. It doesn't really make much sense. You know, he's leaving to go back to South America at the end of the season. So it wouldn't really make sense for him to like just go to Barcelona for 6 months and then leave, you know? Good goal. Yeah, good goal. I'm sure the Liverpool fans will be happy about that one. Super chat here from Darwell says, I think what makes us United fans feel Rooney is underrated is that we never got to see his career with us end smoothly considering the circumstances. Yeah, the end of his career here at United was obviously unfortunate, right? But, you know, that happens in football. That happens. And I think as well, you know, his international career didn't go how you'd have expected it to go, which doesn't help you either, but it happens. Look, Liverpool now have the lead, and so all of a sudden there's pressure on City. City, who were playing so well in that first half now, there's a lot of pressure on them. That's going to be offside, isn't it? Levin, your voice is so nice. I'm going to go to sleep to it here, 4 a.m. in Australia. Well, don't let anyone else know that you're doing that, son. Mane scored. Yeah, Mane did score. How many of you guys have got Mane in your FPL teams? How many of you have got Mane? Salah getting me an assist there for FPL. Love to see it. Counter-attacking FC? Well, you know, I'm sure they'll take the goal. I'm sure they're not frustrated it came from a counter. Another opportunity here for Liverpool. Robertson crosses the ball into the box to try find Jota. Are any of you guys amazed by how good Jota is in the air? It feels like. I feel like Jota is actually like such a good aerial presence, even though he's like 5'9" or something. He's just always in space in the box. Have any of you guys noticed that? Like, Jota is like, he's just always in space in the box. Like, and he's just always like in the air. Gotta respect it. Liverpool, the new Moments FC. Nah, man, you can't call Liverpool Moments FC just because of that. Not yet. Levin voice ASMR channel. I can't do an ASMR channel, man. The streets will never let me live that one down. I can't be doing an ASMR channel, man. Free kick here for Liverpool, just outside the box. Milner, Salah, and Henderson all standing around it. Who would you guys have taken? I'm sure one of you's already seen it, and so you're going to spoil it. Oh, well, Salah actually took it. Well, who would you want to take it? I'm saying Milner smashes it in top corner, Ronaldo style. Salah takes it though, and it goes out just wide. Just wide. Can't wait for Moments United versus Moments FC. Nah, man. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be Liverpool absolutely dominating us for a good 90 minutes. That's what it'd probably, right now at least, that's what I'd say it'd be. Liverpool fans showing their support to Milner here. Oh, they went for a corner taken quickly. He almost went for the short corner. Corner taken quickly. I hate Mane. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Props to you. Corner though, Milner looking to take it. There's a bit of a delay. Kyle Walker talking to the referee. Not sure why. What music do you like? I like anything, really. I like anything. Obviously, I listen to a lot of hip-hop, a lot of rap, a lot of R&B. Yeah, I like a lot of music, to be fair. Donda or CLB, chat? Donda or CLB? Let me know in chat, since that's always the question that everyone always wants to know, right? Donda or CLB? Pep Fraudiola. Yeah, they're gonna have to come for Pep after this game. They're gonna be outside Pep's house like,
Pep, step out the house with your hands up. Please, step out the house with your hands up.
absolute criminal. Absolute criminal. Pep Fraudiola. What a shame. What a shame. Brilliant manager at Barca, but just hasn't done it for City, has he? Joking. Just joking. You from London? Yep, from Southeast. From Southeast London. Born and raised. Donda and CLB both disappointed. Lloyd Banks' best hip-hop album. Lloyd Banks' album was really good. Yeah, I don't think Donda or CLB are in that conversation for album of the year, for me personally, but I liked both of them. That a yellow card for Jota? Jota just got a yellow card for a tackle on De Bruyne, but I don't think that was a yellow card. Fair enough, though. Donda or CLB, I liked both. And I liked both in different moments. Like, some days I like Donda more. Some days I like CLB more. Today's a Donda day, though. Donda definitely is better than I think I expected it to be. Jack Grealish coming off. Raheem Sterling on the pitch. What do you guys make of Raheem Sterling, then? What do you guys think of Raheem Sterling? Pep clearly likes Raheem Sterling. Pep has a lot of faith and trust in Raheem Sterling. Always plays him in big games. Of course, he, had a Euros tournament, and that was a bit weird because Raheem Sterling at the Euros is so weird because, pardon me, like technically he had a good tournament, but as an England fan, every game you watched him and sort of went, why is this brother playing, innit? But he would then always end up with like a goal and an assist. But like, you know what I mean? So like, it's a bit weird, but Raheem Sterling's a weird one. Like, every game for England, I'd watch him and I'd be like, brother, what is this brother doing? But then he'd end up just getting a goal and an assist, and you're like, oh, okay. What do you make of Raheem? Let me know. The off-season album of the year. Off-season was really good. Sterling, he's okay. Top 5 Premier League player. Interesting. I think that's pretty unpopular. I don't think a lot of people would agree with you on that one. Is Raheem Sterling a top 5 Premier League player? I don't think so. Not in my book. I love when people say that on Twitter. All you kids on football Twitter, that's all you love to say. Oh, Pessy, not top 10 in my book. Nobody's reading your book, big man. Stop telling us about your book. Love the TikTok, bro. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Lots of content on TikTok. Can't speak. Roberto Firmino coming on for Diogo Jota. I don't listen to Youngboy. Maybe I should. Lewisham, I'm not from Lewisham, but I know my way around Lewisham, of course. I know my way around Lewisham. What's the at 112K? At 112K. Looks like the Liverpool fans are singing. I wonder what song they're singing. Match stats, Liverpool. Second half, 3 shots, 2 on target in the second half. Manchester City have failed to register a shot on target in the second half. Liverpool have also had far more touches in their opposition's box. So Liverpool have definitely been the better team in this half. But Manchester City now looking to try and get back in this one. Gabriel Jesus with a brilliant run. Passes to Phil Foden. Phil Foden slots it home. 1-1. Manchester City versus Liverpool at Anfield. Phil Foden slots it past the keeper. A brilliant run from Gabriel Jesus. Completely against the run of play. It's been Liverpool all this half, but all of a sudden, Gabriel Jesus decides he wants to be the game winner and he slots it past the defence into Phil Foden on that left-hand side. That left-hand side's been so pivotal for Man City. It's been their main point of attack today. And it's where they get the goal from. Jesus did brilliant there. He got past Curtis Jones and Fabinho. And even with Jesus' brilliant run, Foden still had, plenty to do. A difficult angle, but he does well and he scores. Well done. Well done to Phil Foden. Brilliant player. Brilliant player. Let's change the score now. Let's change the score before people start, attacking me. 1-1. 1-1. Is this game going to stay 1-1, guys? Is this game going to stay 1-1? That is the question. Is it going to stay 1-1? 2 great goals. 2, great goals where, both teams been caught out in transition. I like it. I like it. Foden's a ball up, brilliant finish and build it. Yeah. Brilliant. 2-1 City, says Rohan. City might win this, says Vandy. A lot of people saying they think City can steal this. They've stolen the ball here in midfield. Foden looking to try get another goal, but runs right into Fabinho, an absolute brick wall. I would not want to I would not want to run into Fabinho. I can't speak English. Z Ram says Liverpool is the best. In your opinion. All right, let's see. Let's see who's going to steal this one away. It's 1-1. I predicted 1-1. So hopefully it stays like this, just so I can feel like a smart ass. 70 minutes in. We got 20 minutes or so to play. Obviously, it'll be extra time and whatnot, or added time. Did you do FNCS? Yes, I did. I still do FNCS. I still do FNCS. Flipping hell. That looks a bit sketchy there at the back. What's going on? What's happening? Obviously, it's weird because I can't hear in it. So, I can't hear what's happening. And the TV, they're just showing, people's faces. I'm like, what's going on? I want to see what's happening. But play's resumed. How old are you, 11? 19. What is FNCS? FNCS is it's an esports tournament. It's a tournament in a game called Fortnite. It's a professional tournament where some of the best players compete against each other for massive amounts of money. Last FNCS winners got $100,000 each. So, plenty of money to play for. Lewis or Verstappen? I don't follow the F1. I don't know anything about the F1, but Lewis, I guess. Dig that or Young Ads? Young Ads. Don't listen to either of them much, to be fair, anymore. I used to listen to a bit of Young Ads and a bit of Dig That, but this is good news for United. Yes, I would love this game to end in a draw here. Oh, it's getting a bit lippy here between the players. Jordan Henderson with some choice words there towards Bernardo Silva, and Pep absolutely fuming on the touchline. I love when Pep gets this angry. Like, Pep's there on the touchline going, it's like, brother, you gotta relax, man. You gotta relax, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish, you know, part of me wish Ollie was more like that, right? Where I like when my manager's emotional, you know. I like my manager being emotional like that. But it's hilarious. Look at Pep. Where are you running to, bruv? Relax, man. Look at him. He's all running around. Oh, man. This is great. This is great. This is great. Both managers, absolutely brilliant. Look at him. He's throwing a tantrum. Pep's gone to sit down. He's upset. He's throwing a tantrum at the refs. Well, look, regardless of what Pep's doing, the game resumes. And you can tell both teams really looking to find that goal now. Both teams really, oh my God. Sterling almost bodied Van Dijk. Sterling almost bodied Van Dijk. Van Dijk did recover. He did recover, so we'll give him credit, but Sterling there, giving him a battle. What has Pep just said to the Liverpool fans? What is he Pep is actually fuming right now. Pep's talking a lot. And all the Liverpool, I could just see a bunch of Liverpool fans just like screaming at Pep. I wonder what he said. He looks really, really angry. Interesting. It's getting a bit hot at Anfield here. It's getting a bit hot. Pep, chill, yo. Yeah, bro. Pep's got to relax before he gets sent off. Milner should have been off. Well, I think that's what Pep's upset about, right? Pep's upset because he feels like Milner's, been given a bit too many chances to stay on the pitch. And look, we talked about how that was going to be a problem, right? Because obviously Milner had a bit of a professional foul in the first half. He got a yellow. And so, he's on thin ice here, but Pep clearly feeling like he should be off the pitch. And a lot of you guys in chat agreeing. Is Pep coming on? He's definitely warmed up. All that running up and down he's been doing. Mane now trying to take on Kyle Walker one-on-one. It's not an easy battle to win, but he does get a ball into the box. But it just wasn't good enough to get to anybody. Guys, who's winning this game? You got like 15 minutes left. Both teams need a goal. Who's taking it? Who's taking it? Both teams in a goal. James Milner here with a throw-in. Plays the ball back to Fabinho. Matip now has it. He's been so direct all game. Matip into Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones finds Mohamed Salah. Salah skips past one. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Skip past another. Oh my goodness. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Oh my goodness. What a man. Skips past two defenders. Slots it into the back of the net. From that angle as well. 2-1 Liverpool. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Mohamed Salah. What a goal. What a goal. Liverpool take the lead. Liverpool take the lead. At Anfield. He is an absolute baller. Billy Baller. Look at this from Mohamed Salah. Curtis Jones finds him. And he finds him in a difficult bit of space. He skips past one, skips past the other, slots it in. Oh my goodness. Mohamed Salah, man, what a footballer. What an absolute footballer. Look at that, on his right foot as well. Baller. Absolute baller. Look at this. Laporte, oh my God, Laporte. Give that man a map. Where are you going? He completely faked him out. He went inside and out. Laporte did not know where to go. Laporte did not know where to go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pep looks furious. Pep looks furious. Hats off to Mo Salah, but Liverpool should be down to 10 men. I think there's definitely a case for that. There's definitely a case for that. I think they've gotten away with one with James Milner a couple times here. But Gomez now on the pitch. Joe Gomez now on the pitch. We didn't see much of him last season. But he's here now. James Milner finally taken off. Arguably should have been off earlier with a red card, but nevertheless, Liverpool get away with one. Liverpool get away with one. You watch Chris Smoove? Of course, man. Of course. Shout out to Chris Smoove. Absolute GOAT. Well, the game resumes. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 2 at Anfield. With not long left to play here. And Liverpool have the momentum. The fans, they've gotten behind the players. I'm seeing people saying City robbed in the chat. I'm seeing people saying City robbed. Oh, God. The people ain't happy. The people ain't happy. Oh, God. Well, look. Life's not fair, man. Life's not fair, man. Life is not fair. Oh, they're replaying the Salah goal, man. What a goal. Look at that. What a goal. Klopp paid the ref again. There's something to be said. The relationship Klopp has with refs. There's something to be said about it. There's something to be said about it. Raheem Sterling here. An opportunity. Joe Gomez clears. Joe Gomez clears. Guys, is this a snapshot? Is this a snapshot? Is this foreshadowing for how the Premier League season is going to go for both these teams? Will Liverpool win another Premier League title? I really hope not. Really hope not. I'm fine with City racking up all their little titles. Go on, City. But I really hope Liverpool don't win, man. But they look good. They do look good. City just trash, bruh, says Mohammed. Moots Leo says the ref's not to blame. Come on now. Regan says City robbed. A lot of varying opinions here in the chat today. A lot of varying opinions. This is what you get with the big games. This is what you get. You get controversy. And there's been plenty of that today because City fans will feel like they should have had a penalty. City fans will feel like, you know, Milner should have been taken off. They should be playing against 10 men. There's been a lot. There's been a lot going on today. Kevin De Bruyne here on the ball. Plays a brilliant pass into Phil Foden on that left-hand side. James Milner's off the pitch, but it's still Man City. Kevin De Bruyne! What a goal! That is what he does. That is what he does. Kevin De Bruyne on the edge of the box. That is what he does. Wow. Wow. What a game. What a game. Oh my goodness. Kevin De Bruyne plays a beautiful pass into Foden. Foden tried to find Kyle Walker in the box, but Kyle Walker left it for Kevin De Bruyne to smash it into the goal. Oh my goodness. Alisson, you could argue he should have done better. Was that a deflection? What's happened here? Oh, it's deflected off of Matip. Oh, it's deflected off of Matip. Oh, wow. Kevin De Bruyne scores. Matip, oh, it's just hit Matip and it's gone into the goal. I really do think Alisson would have got to it, but it's deflected off of Matip. And so 2-2. 2-2. 9 minutes left to play. 2-2. What a game. This is what you pay for Sky Sports for football like this. At least my money is well spent. Wow. Okay. Guys. Once again, who's going to come away with this? Who's going to win this one? We all thought Liverpool had stolen it. We all thought City had been robbed, and maybe they have been robbed. But once again, they're back in this one, 2-2. Man United can never. Guys, let's not talk about Man United right now, man. Come on, man. Let's not bring up Man United right now, man. You know, it's already been a tough weekend after what happened yesterday. Let's focus on this game, innit? Let's focus on this game. We've got a super chat here saying from Shadow X Trading says, well, these teams will put United in the bin home and away. We've got no chance to rip. Guys, come on, guys. Let's keep the United talk to a minimum. And even if you don't want to talk about United, let's just hope. All we can do is hope at this stage, right? All we can do is hope, because if this is our competition, it's looking really rough for us. Looking really rough. Messi, Silva skips past Fabinho, and he's fouled, and so a yellow card being whipped out here. Look at Messi, Silva. Look at him. Just skips past. Absolute baller. Messi, Silva. Look, a free kick now for Man City in the 83rd minute of the game. A free kick for Man City. Can they do anything with this? They better hope so. In other news, guys, Espanyol have beaten Real Madrid 2-1. Ancelotti in the mud. Kyle Walker smashes it into the stand. Kyle Walker smashes it into the stands. Big man, what are you thinking, man? Oh, God. Kevin De Bruyne watching the ball fly away. What was he doing? Be a draw, please. I'm really hoping it's a draw, but this game is very entertaining. Bayern losing. Oh, dear. A lot of upsets this weekend, clearly. A lot of upsets. Oh, guys. Couple minutes left to play. One team's going to walk away feeling they've been robbed. One team's going to walk away feeling like they deserve to win. Who's that team going to be? Joshua Bowwater. Shout out to Joshua Bowwater. Absolute GOAT. He said, City and Liverpool's midfields look great, while all we have at United is hopes and prayers. Forget that. Desire, remember? Desire. In the pivot and freestyle for tactics. Yeah, well. Today's definitely a learning moment. All right. TTNK says both of them. Well, if it's a draw, then yeah, maybe both of them. If it's a draw. But will somebody get the winner? That is the most important question. Will somebody get the winner? Van Dijk plays it to Matip at the back. Joe Gomez, who's been subbed on now, he's getting involved. How's Liverpool get the ball here? Liverpool keep the ball there. They keep the ball somehow. Very, very tight corners there. I believe there was a foul. Was it a foul on Bernardo Silva? Oh, I think it was. A foul. Okay. Delaney says United are going to get cooked by both these teams. Yeah, if I'm a United fan, I'm not watching this thinking we have a great chance against either of these two. Because both of them look excellent. Salah crosses it into the box now. Oh my goodness. Fabinho had a chance to win it. But an excellent block from Rodri, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Liverpool. It should be 3-2 Liverpool. Fabinho had an excellent chance to win it. But Rodri, the battle of the holding midfielders there. Rodri with a fantastic block. Look at Fabinho. He can't believe it. Fabinho cannot believe it. A beautiful cross by Salah. And Fabinho was in acres of space. And it's an open goal. Ederson was nowhere to be found. It was an open goal. But Fabinho, he took too long to try and control it. What a block from Rodri, putting his body on the line. That's what you want from your players. You want your players to really put their bodies on the line. Inches. Wow. Heart and this is clearly the desire that Ollie was talking about. That's what Ollie wants to see. He wants to see desire. Clearly it's important. Great block. You're right. Great block. Great block. Oh, boys, guys, this is a couple of minutes. Ladies and gentlemen. a couple minutes, and both teams really want to win this one. Plenty of entertainment, some beautiful goals as well. I don't want it to end, guys. I don't want my first watch along to end. I'll be real. I don't want it to end. Can it go to extra time and penalties or something like that? I don't want it to end, guys. This has been so good. Bernardo Silva. Messi Silva, I should say. Oh, God. Messi. Oh, my God. Gabriel Jesus. Brilliant ball into Sterling in the box. Sterling tries to backheel it to Kevin De Bruyne, but wasn't able to get a shot away. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a ball from Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus has been so good this season for City as a winger. Pardon me. As a winger. Sip of super malt for the last couple minutes. A sip of super malt. Just the type of fuel I need. Just the type of fuel I need right now. Come on. Both teams just battling for the ball. Both teams want the ball so badly. You can see it here. Mane now driving through the middle. Gets taken out. Gets clobbered by Rodri, but it wasn't a foul. And all of a sudden, City on the break. All of a sudden, Phil Foden on this left-hand side. We've seen it so many times. Crosses it in, a low cross. Trying to find Sterling in the middle. But Liverpool deal with it accordingly. Oh, boy. You can see the desperation in the faces of all the players. They want it so bad. A little nutmeg there. Kyle Walker out. Playing it out wide, trying to find Gabriel Jesus, but a poor pass. And at this stage in the game, you know, you really want to retain possession. I like the idea, but it didn't come off. And so all of a sudden, Liverpool have the ball now, going into the 90th minute. Oh, boy. Mohamed Salah, joint man of the match right now, alongside with Phil Foden. Phil Foden and Mohamed Salah as the man of the matches. Guys, who's your man of the match? Let me know in chat. Who's your man of the match? Do you agree? Are you going joint man of the match? Or are you picking one person? And if you are, let me know. Who is your man of the match for this game? Who is your man of the match? Curtis Jones. Driving with the ball. Robertson. Plays it back to Fabinho. Liverpool really just trying to keep the ball here. They're really trying to keep the ball here. It's the 90th minute now. Mohamed Salah skits past his defender again. Does it go out there? Does it go out? Does it go out? It doesn't. It stays in. It stays in, and all of a sudden in the 90th minute, what is going on? Who has the ball? City now. De Bruyne on the counter. Sterling running for his life. Oh my God. Sterling through on goal. De Bruyne's played him in. He slows it down. Crosses it over to the back post. Gabriel Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Gabriel Jesus had a chance. He had a chance. But he couldn't score. Sterling was through on goal as well, but he slowed it down. Sterling was through on goal. Oh dear. Almost a chance for City to win it. They'll look back at that one and feel they could have done better. Sterling was through. KDB played him in. Oh boy. Slow down a bit. Slow down a bit, but it's going to pick up again here soon. It's the 91st minute. 4 minutes of extra time. Oh dear. Messi Silva lost the ball in the midfield. Oh dear. Mohamed Salah now looking to try beat him with pace. Silva's done well though to stay on top of him. He's done well. But still, Liverpool have the ball. Fabinho stopped in his tracks. Oh my goodness. Raheem Sterling now gets past two Liverpool players. And once again, Raheem Sterling, 3-on-3, plays it into Kevin De Bruyne, who looks for Kyle Walker, but wasn't able to get it through. And so now all of a sudden, Kyle Walker caught out of position so high up the pitch. Liverpool looked to exploit it, but City will win the ball back. City will win the ball back. We're in the 92nd minute, boys. Boys and girls. We're in the 92nd minute. Oh, man, I feel like no one's going to get it. I don't think anyone's going to get the goal. I don't think anyone's going to get it. I don't think anyone's going to get it. I don't think anyone's going to get it. Kyle Walker plays it to Jesus out wide. Back into the centre to Rodri, who did so well to save City's ambitions in this game. He did so well to get that block. And if it wasn't for that, maybe this game will be ended 3-2. Is that a corner for Manchester City? Looks like it. Looks like it. 93rd minute corner. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to look at chat now, because I know some of you man are ahead, so I don't even want to know. I'm not even going to look over there right now. I just want to see what's going on in this corner. Corner for Manchester City in a 93rd minute. You've got to think it's only about a minute or so left of play. This is going to be one of the last kicks of the game. And De Bruyne is on it. I expect nothing but excellent delivery here. Look at all the players in the box fighting. A poor corner by De Bruyne. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, but a brilliant reverse pass into Phil Foden, one of the men of the matches. One of the men of the match. Don't know how to say that really. Wasn't able to find anything. Oh dear. Oh dear. 93rd minute. It's got to be a matter of seconds. The rest's going to blow. No one's going to score. It's going to finish 2-2. It's going to finish 2-2, isn't it? 94th minute. The rest's going to blow. The rest's going to blow here. Joe Gomez. Long throw. Ref blows. Full time 2-2. Full time 2-2. Wow. What a finish, guys. What a finish. My very first watch along. What an absolute pleasure, man. I couldn't have enjoyed it anymore. Really, that was a lot of fun. Two teams that I don't particularly like, but two teams who play excellent football and will provide entertainment. And we were entertained. We were entertained. 2-2, some drama in there, some controversy. I'm sure I'll see people on Twitter talking about the red card and the penalty and all that. But two teams who are both fighting for the title draw today at Anfield. Wow. A lot of teams around the league are going to be watching that thinking we ain't got no chance against these two. Absolute titans. Absolute titans. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for chilling here with me. My very first watch along. I appreciate you, man, honestly. I appreciate you, man. You can catch me anywhere at 112K. TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere. 112K anywhere. Good vibes only, man. Thank you. Thank you for all the super chats. I apologize if I missed any. Thank you for the mods. People keeping the chat clean. It was great. It was great. To all the people watching, be sure to like the video again. Like the video again, guys. Like the video again. Be sure to let, you know, Mark know and let, you know, the VATS football account know. If you guys want to see me back, obviously you don't have to. You know, you don't. Maybe you didn't enjoy it like I did. But if you want to see me back, you know, show some support in the comments, show some love. Let Mark know you want me back on the channel, and maybe I'll make an appearance here and there. Maybe. But no, honestly, a lot of fun. That was good. That was really good. That was really, really good. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. Have a nice evening. Have a nice week, right? A lot of you guys are gonna be going to work tomorrow and whatnot, going to school. Have a good week, you know, and we'll see you guys all back another time. Peace out.